guys, welcome back again to Dave's Dimension. Welcome back again for another live stream. How's everyone doing today? It's Friday night. Yeah, Friday night live. Didn't do Thursday. It was Turkey Day yesterday. So figured, hey, let's do a live stream on Friday. Let's see what's going on. I know Colbane Games is having an amazing Fortnite live stream right now. So if you're a big time gamer, you definitely want to hop on over to Colbane Games. Now, how's everyone doing today? Let's take a look. Who's in the chat here? We got Duffman. Duffman saying, what's up? What's up, Duffman? What's up? How was your turkey day? Was it okay? Was it tolerable? The wife, Mrs. Dimension, she was not feeling well, so we did not go to my sister's in Syracuse. Instead, we stayed here. Well, not exactly. Some friends of ours who live on Grand Island along with us invited us over, so we had Turkey Day over with them. So that was pretty cool. It was pretty nice, pretty awesome. Nice little chill, kind of like chill, relax kind of day. Honestly, it really didn't feel like Thanksgiving to me. I know that sounds weird and all, but just how it felt, Let's catch up, everyone. I was saying getting ready because I was still tweaking a few things with the new intro. What do you guys think of the new intro? I really wish I could find a way to keep my videos perfectly, a perfect image, because it still comes out kind of fuzzy. But hey, guys, let me know what's going on. Duffman's having a session with Mary Jane. Anybody that gets that reference, just saying. We got Duffman hanging out with Rolando. We got Cool Dude 2665. How you doing tonight, Cool Dude? Hope you're having a cool Friday. Hope everyone's having a great time. Now, guys, I wanted to do another relaxing live stream for many reasons. But one, it's crunch time, guys. We are less than a week away from the deadline for the Toys for Tots. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's the diorama, the amazing once-in-a-lifetime diorama build by Duffman himself. We are doing a giveaway. Well, it's a raffle, really. $20 gets you one chance in on a raffle, and you're going to be on an elimination wheel with many, many, many others. $20 gets you one chance, and this diorama is this is a diorama that is for the ages, guys. If you want to check out the video talking about the diorama, it's in the link below, guys, so please check it out. Also, now, see, we're going to be doing that elimination wheel on December 3rd. That is a Saturday, okay? In fact, that's next week, Saturday. And on that very same, we're going to do a 4-hour live stream, by the way, guys. We're going live for 4 hours. 4 hours, no bathroom breaks, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We are also going to be doing 3 subscriber giveaways. What are those? Those are giveaways that cost you not a single cent. Not a single thing, guys. All you have to do is be a subscriber of Dave's Dimension. And you're going to go to a specific video. The description, the instructions for that video are in the announcement video below, guys. So check that out. Basically, you just have to go to my Steel City Con walkthrough and drop the hashtag comment of TFT for Toys for Tots. You do that, you're going to be entered in on 3 elimination wheels. These elimination wheels don't cost you a thing. You hear that? We're giving away 2 NECA figures. One is RoboCop, which I'm jealous on. I want to grab one myself. If I find it at Target this weekend, maybe I'll make that happen. The other one is Casey Jones from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then the third wheel is going to be a Star Wars comic bundle, guys. Guys, these are amazing prizes. Those don't cost a thing. All you have to do is go to that video, comment TFT, and you have to be a subscriber of Dave's Dimension. Those are the only requirements, guys. That's all. And by the way, speaking of the channel, we are sitting at 797 subscribers. 797 friends of the family. 797 citizens of the Dimension, or, well, some people like to call themselves Dimensioners. It's growing on me. It's growing on me, guys. Let's see who else is here. We got the man, the myth, the legend, the Berserker himself. Berserker Bloodline is in the house. I'm sure him and Frey are doing double duty, hopping over from here and over to Colbane's back and forth. We got, wait, is this blue? Is this blue? This is blue. This is Blue Sky Swatch. Hey, Blue, I hope you're having a good night tonight. Hope you're hanging out, have a good time, relaxing. Rolando Flores, the mod master of the universe himself. I think that's a good one. Mod master of the universe for Rolando. I think it's pretty good. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Guys, this is not just a hangout stream. I think we might open up some figures today. What do you guys say? Give me a thumbs up if I should open up some figures. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Everyone's dropping each other's links like we like it. There we go. We got Duffman dropping Berserker. We got Duffman dropping Rolando's Instagram. Blowing up Rolando's spot. Yeah, let's do that. My throat still raw, can't talk. Do I want to know why? No, we don't want to know why it's raw. We don't, don't ask, don't tell. It's all good. Rogue says, get Dave's Dimension to 800 subscribers this instant. Much appreciated. It'll happen when it's happened, guys. I always tell people, like, do I think I'll get to 1,000? If it happens, it happens. If not, hey, it's an amazing ride. I mean, I have all you guys as extended family and friends. So if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Hey, it is what it is. I am about enjoying the good times, enjoying right here, right now, because you don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. I mean, we've lost a lot of amazing actors, a lot of heroes to us, when we were growing up. This past year, this past month, we lost Kevin Conroy, who to me is the greatest Batman ever. We lost Kevin Conroy, the animated voice of Batman for Batman the Animated Series, Justice League, and so many others. The list goes on and on. And, of course, we lost the Green Ranger himself, Jason David Frank, this past week. And, it still doesn't feel real. It really doesn't. Excuse me. It's, I don't want to bring the stream down, but it's, it's kind of, I don't know if the word sobering is, or maybe it's better to say, awakening your mindset. But, guys, if you're ever feeling down, if you're ever feeling lost, take some time, get out there and talk to someone. Talk to anyone, Hell, even if it's a voice in your head, talk to somebody. Jeez. So we got Brian Myers. Brian Myers, welcome to the stream. We're hanging out. We're having a good old time. We're talking about anything and everything. We're going to open up some figures today. I think we're going to open up some figs. What do you guys say? We got Linda. Linda's in the house. Hey, Linda, how you having? You having a good night tonight? You hanging out, having a great old time? By the way, I want everyone in the chat to do me a favor. I want you to share the following link that I'm going to throw into the chat. I'm going to throw into the chat. I hope someone catches it. I'm going to reshare the Toys for Tots raffle announcement. I want everyone to share this. This raffle is open worldwide. So whether you're in Canada, whether you're in Russia, Australia, wherever you are, this diorama is going to be raffled off on December 3rd. Whether we have 15 people or 50 people, no matter how many people we have, we're going to run that wheel. Now, as you guys heard me talking about just a few moments ago, we also have these 3 subscriber giveaways. 3 elimination wheels. We have NECA RoboCop, we have NECA Casey Jones, and we have a bundle of Star Wars comics. Even if that's not your thing, enter it. Go to my Steel City Con video, my walkthrough video, and drop the TFT. Enter yourself in there. You can give it to, it's Christmas. You got to know someone who loves Star Wars. You got to know someone who loves RoboCop. You got to know someone who loves Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Get the Casey Jones figure. All these prizes, we're going to ship them out. The diorama is open worldwide. So come on, guys, get out there, drop those links. Go to that video, drop the comment, hashtag TFT. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do to enter those subscriber giveaways. That's all I'm asking, guys. And you know what? If you can't financially swing the raffle, at least do me a favor and share this to your social medias. Get the word out. I mean, it only takes a few seconds to do. Indeed, Rogue. Indeed. It's really sad because, this is a guy who was about so much positivity. Not just the actor he played, but in real life, he was, during the pandemic, he was going to all these different comic book shops so he could churn up business for those shops. I mean, he gave so much, but then, for the end, for everything to just come, where he felt like, he felt lost. He felt maybe angry at himself. Maybe, he blamed himself. We don't know. And perhaps we'll never really know the whole story, but it's just sad that, we lost the greatest Ranger of all time, someone who we all wanted to be, who all the guys wanted to be and all the ladies wanted to be with. Let's be honest. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Everyone's hanging out. Like I said, this right here is the link to the announcement video. You can catch all the details, including checking out the video itself. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to check out that video? I know I would. I mean, it gives you a nice, good, focused look at Duffman's diorama that we are giving away, guys. What do I mean? Well, as soon as YouTube stops YouTubing here, we'll throw it up there. I mean, let's take a look at this. We got these are the details. I threw Ash in there for a nice, good look. It gave a little static look over the camera. We got the DeLorean right there. And that is not a NECA DeLorean, but a nice, good-sized DeLorean. Oh, no, that is the NECA DeLorean with the NECA Marty. I mean, look at it. We got tons of room there. I threw Boba Fett versus Deadpool himself. Merc versus Merc. Come on. What better way to do some posing, right? And really, I didn't have a whole lot of time to do this, and I did this while I was sick, actually. Respiratory infection, but I'm good now. We got Dr. Peter Venkman versus the Terror Dog himself. Zombie Cap, of course. I mean, this is how versatile this is. I mean, you could throw G.I. Joes in here. You could throw Street Fighter figures, Mortal Kombat, Spawn. You could throw anything, and it's gonna scale perfect with this. The dumpster. Everything you see here is handmade by Duffman himself. And again, this is going to be raffled and shipped off anywhere worldwide. So guys, please, 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 go ahead and share this to all your social medias, all your friends, all the groups. Share it the hell out. Every dollar, every nickel, every dime goes to Toys for Tots, guys. So please, it's the holiday season. Let's make a difference, okay? Let's step up. Let's make a difference to some family out there. Linda says she fired herself from housework today. I didn't like my attitude and kept catching myself drinking on a job. That's a write-up right there, Linda. That's a write-up. Duffman is cracking up at Linda. We got Legacy of a Nerd. Legacy, how you doing tonight? Hope you're doing good. That's really nice of you to show the diorama I'm going to win. Well, are you going to win? I don't know, because guess what? I think this man right here might have a good chance of winning. That's right. D. Nathan Bowden is now on the wheel. So it is anybody's game. You could put 10 entries in, or you could put one entry in. It only takes one to win. But hey, who knows? Maybe it'd be a little battle royal. We'll do a little Thunderdome. 2-man enter, 1-man leave. Legacy, you need about 5 more tickets. And here we go. We got Darth Blaze, the blazing one himself. Hey, Dave and chat. Hope all is well. Still no internet out here. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, I hope it gets better, man. I hope it gets better. Hope you're feeling good, man. Because did you injure yourself or something a few weeks back? I hope you're doing well. And by the way, Darth Blaze, if anyone has questions about the quality of Duffman's dioramas, this man, Darth Blaze, knows because he has one of Duffman's original creations. And it looks blazing hot. Berserker Bloodline says he retweeted it. Thank you very much. We got Nathan Bowden Show, my brother from another mother and another father. The host, 1/3 of Country Fried Wrestling on Tuesday nights on his YouTube channel. Check it out. Everyone's saying hello to Darth Blaze. Blazing it up. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Go Cowboys. I don't know about the Cowboys, but go Bills. Buffalo Bills won one league yesterday. That's 2 wins in a row in the same stadium. That's hilarious because they're in Detroit. But that was a close game, though. It was a little bit back and forth, wiggly waggly, back and forth. Oh, deja vu. We got Duffman's dropping links here. So, guys, let's... Nathan Bowden, thank you, my friend. Dropping links, dropping dimes. Let's see what else we got going on. Nathan says, thank you, Duffman. By the way, I forgot, guys. I forgot. What did I forget? You guys know what I forgot. I forgot to drop the link if anyone and everyone wants to jump in on this stream. Guys, you know what you have to do. I'm dropping the link right now. I'm going to pin it to the top, guys. So if anyone wants to hop in on the stream, if anyone wants to do a drop kick or teleport into the stream or just get thrown over the ropes, there it is, guys. Anyone wants to hop in, you don't have to. If you're a little shy, you can just have your voice come out and we can just put your logo up. I'm going to say this. How many NFL Hall of Famers do the Cowboys have compared to the Eagles? I don't know, but aside from the Bills, the Eagles are my team. So be careful what you say about my Eagles. I'm just saying. Cowboys, I always said the Cowboys were the New York Yankees of the NFL. In other words, they buy their players. They just buy their talent. Oh, Nathan says he's coming back from Black Friday toy shopping. You get any good deals? Let us know. All full disclosure, I have not bought anything Black Friday yet today. I haven't. I was working all day today. And we'll see what happens because bills. The dimensional grid, the dimensional computer is running right now, thanks to General Kenobi. He had some parts. And right now the parts seem to be holding. I got to do some more stress. I got to do a stress test later on this weekend. So we'll see if it's going to hold up. And we'll see what else the future holds because we may be getting a little bit of backup. We may be running 2 computers here at some point in the future. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. We got Rogue says, I think the New England Patriots are the Yankees of the NFL. Probably because they buy their coach or they buy the referee. So yes, Kenobi to the rescue. So yeah, he was able to send a few parts. The one part seems to be doing tremendously better, but I may have a few other glitches with the computer. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna contact him sometime next week, and so we can settle up on figure out everything else. Yeah, General Kenobi is an amazing YouTuber, guys, and he's always there for the help, to help anyone and everyone else. So please, guys, check out General Kenobi's Bunker. He is an amazing YouTuber and an amazing person, guys. Speaking of amazing people, guys, you guys are amazing. For some ungodly reason, you guys have helped this channel like you wouldn't believe. You've helped out this Irish Pollock here, this Irish Pollock Ghostbuster from Buffalo. You helped me guys out a lot. 797. I haven't put out any new videos this week. Not for like the past week or two. I've done some live streams, but that's all I've been doing, guys. So what's up with you guys? Nathan Bowden, I want to hear about some of these Black Friday deals you got. Did you hit up Target for some of they had some selected items for 50% off. You know what? Why don't we check out Amazon? And by the way, if anyone knows what exactly is going on with Dorkside Toys, I know our friend Legacy of a Nerd shared a few things on Facebook and on Instagram. I mean, is it tax evasion? Is that what's going on? I mean, I haven't bought anything recently from them. I bought some stuff earlier in the summer from them, and they seem to be pretty straight. But, I mean, who knows? You just never know about some sites or some organizations or some individuals, you know? So let's take a look at Black Friday shopping. Oh, yeah, I'm going to pull it up. Of course, we're going to start off with Amazon. Oh, by the way, if anyone is a Lego builder and a Star Wars fan, they have the Razor Crest, the Lego Razor Crest, not the new one, but the one that came out before. They got it marked down to I think like $97. Vagon, is it your birthday today? If it is, happy birthday. Or cumpleaños feliz, if I said that correctly. Rogue Demon says, I used to be a Steelers fan, but not anymore. I love the Eagles, especially during the 20. Yes, indeed. I actually have a wood sign that's all Philadelphia Eagles. There was a time when I kind of lost faith in my Buffalo Bills. That was back during the Rob Johnson, Doug Flutie controversy. The organization was just a complete and utter mess, so I fell back on my backup team, which is the Philadelphia Eagles. So, Legacy says, it's a total mess. People have been telling me their stories since I posted. It's bad. Ooh. And as a Ghostbuster, when someone says something's bad, you step away. You just completely step away and you walk away, because if someone says it's bad, it's bad. Vagon says, thanks. Vagon, I hope you have an amazing birthday. Stans and Vankman for $9.99. Oh, okay. So Big Bad Toy Store has some deals going on. Okay, let's check out Big Bad Toy Store. Now, I'm imagining that you're referring to the Plasma Series Ghostbusters, which I have. Actually, I was thinking of getting this for the wife because she likes to crochet. And she also, she's a Harry Potter fan. For $25, there you go. Bada bing, bada boom. Big bada boom. So let's check out everything else. There we go. Vagon, happy birthday from Duffman. How long does the Toys for Tots thing go for? Well, the Toys for Tots, the closeout is going to be midnight on November 30th. So next week, Thursday at midnight is the closeout. That's the deadline. You have to get $20 in. We can do it through PayPal or Cash App. And every dollar, every dime is going to go directly for Toys for Tots. But then, there's also we have 3 wheels that we're doing as a subscriber giveaway. All you have to do is go to my Steel City Con walkthrough video and comment hashtag Toys for Tots, or TFT rather. That's all you have to do. Now, what's going to happen is whoever we have entered by the 30th on all the wheels. Now, in all honesty, guys, full disclosure, as far as the subscriber giveaway is going, the subscriber giveaway is looking pretty small. It's looking pretty thin right now, guys. Okay, right now for the subscriber giveaway, I have only 6 people entered. 6 people entered right now, guys. 6 people entered for the subscriber giveaway. Now, the Toys for Tots raffle, we have a decent number of people in. It's all about getting as many people as we can, because the more people we have, the more fun we're going to have on it, right? And also, the more money we can earn and raise for Toys for Tots. Okay, guys? But the subscriber giveaway, which is a NECA RoboCop, a NECA Casey Jones, and a comic book bundle of Star Wars comics, guys, you can't go wrong with those. And if those aren't your cup of tea, guess what? You can gift them to someone. It's Christmas is coming up. We got Kwanzaa. We got Hanukkah. Come on, guys. Okay? It's a no-brainer. I'm going to make a shirt. It's going to say no-brainer. Come on, guys. We only have 6 people who went to my video, my walkthrough video, and they hashtag TFT. That's all you have to do. All you got to do, I'm going to show you guys right here. Okay? We're going to go YouTube. Okay? Go to YouTube right here. Right here. Go to Dave's Dimension. Go to my YouTube channel right here. Okay? Just look me up. Dave's Dimension is that simple. Go for the Toys for Tots right here. Okay? And look, we're going to go into the description right here. It says right here. Also, there is a subscriber giveaway. It says 2 additional, but it's actually 3 additional right now because I added the Casey Jones, which will be 2 separate. It's going to be 3 separate elimination wheels to enter. All you have to do is be a subscriber to Dave's Dimension and comment on the following video with hashtag TFT. That video, it is the Steel City Con 2022 walkthrough. Okay? All you got to do is go down here and do TFT. Okay? There's a lot of people who've seen it, but guess what? Not too many people have done it. And we got Geek Strong. He put it down there. We got Collecting with Cool. We have Oh Cursed. We got Jay Vizzle or Vizsla. I mean, okay, we got Freya. We got Berserker we got on here. We got Legacy. That's all we have who've done hashtag TFT. We only have about 6 or 7 people who've done it. These wheels are going to go quick, guys. These wheels are going to go quick. Let's make them long wheels. Let's get anyone and everyone in. I mean, come on. How many of you out there are NECA fans? How many are you love RoboCop? How many of you love Casey Jones from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Okay? These are all being given away, plus a stack, a nice little bundle of Star Wars Mandalorian comics. Guys, come on. That's all you have to do. You just have to be a subscriber. Come to this video where you see this goofball, right? This goofball right here. All you got to do is see this goofball who's walking around, comments, hashtag TFT. I mean, look, it's that simple. Hashtag TFT and hit enter. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do, guys. How hard is that? I mean, come on. This is probably the easiest contest you can have, guys. Okay? It's that easy. I mean, this was an amazing con, by the way, guys. I'm not sure if we're going to go back to this con this year. We might try and find a different con to go to. Don't get me wrong. I had fun here. It could have been a little bit cooler in here. I will say that. But what attracts me to a convention is the guests. If there's a guest I really, really want to see, I'm down for it. Now, this one reason I was going here was my wife wanted to see Michael Rooker. Okay? She not only saw him, she got autographed and she got tattooed there because they had this very cool group of tattoo artists there that travel from con to con all around the world tattooing pop culture. So she got the tattoo. In fact, I interviewed her in here. I had to bleep her out because she was swearing. Yeah, I bleeped out my own wife on my video. Bucket list. That's what I'm saying. But also, I knew that a certain collector was going to be here. Yeah, so here we are. We got my wife. Not him. He's not my wife. This is my wife. So she's talking about how she met Michael Rooker. He signed her one arm, right? Then she has to sign the other arm. Got that done. There's a lot of amazing cosplays here. And then there's this guy who did this Sleeping Collectibles cosplay. Right? So I got to meet Sleeping in person. That was very cool. I mean, you're friends with someone for a couple years. You finally get to meet him in person. Yeah, you jump at it. So that was pretty cool. I mean, but it's that simple, guys. Go down there, TFT, you know? YOLO, TFT. Let's catch up on the chat here. My eyes are a little bothering me, allergies. Let's catch up. My uncle has an Eagles sign. Nice, very cool. Everyone's catch up. Nathan, Legacy, Yolando. Look at the comments. Yep, that's all you have to do is just comment, guys. Oh, Dave, you made it easy. Yes, it's just that simple. Just TFT. That's all you have to do. TFT. We're doing we're going to go through the comments. Everyone who has put a TFT in here, bam, you're golden. You're entered. You're entered in on all 3 wheels, not one wheel, but all 3 wheels. But if you want in on the Duffman Diorama raffle, it's 20 bills either through Cash App or through PayPal. But if you do through PayPal, do it as friends and family because otherwise they will hit you with fees. We had one person who entered, but they did not do it as friends and family. So it actually wound up being less than $20, but I'm offsetting that myself out of my own pocket. So because I want everyone to have a nice fair chance, and I want to make sure that Toys for Tots gets as much as they possibly can. Dagon, I just TFT on it on his video. You just TFT'd all over the place? Great. So there you go. Dagon is entered. Who knows? Dagon could win. Now, here's the thing. We are not doing any stipulations. So if we're not doing any kind of funky rules. If you're entered in on all 3 wheels, you have a fair chance of winning. We could have someone who wins more than one wheel. That's definitely going to happen. It can definitely happen. There are no rules against that, okay? There you go. Thank you very much, Rolando. Brian Myers, just back, just back from TFTing. TFTing your videos. Hey, as long as you TFT my video, not teabag my video, we're good. It's good. But guys, that's what's going on. Let's take a look. We started to go to BigBadToyStore.com. So let's go ahead and check that out. And by the way, again, guys, if anyone wants to hop in on the chat, if anyone wants to hop in on the stream, on video or off video with some audio, come on, guys, let's hang out. No big whoop. Also, I'm playing around with some gimmicks, some abilities within OBS, so we'll see what happens with that. Let's check out their Black Friday sale. Black Friday. I'm sorry, MPRC for $109? Not even. Not even for $60. Maybe for $60. I don't know. But I'm sorry, that doesn't excite me. Now, this Liu Kang, is it $70 though? Is it $70 worth? I don't know. I can't say. I mean, don't get me wrong. Some of these look pretty cool, but I am not that familiar with Storm Collectibles personally myself. I don't know the quality. I'm not likely to drop 70 bones on that, respectfully speaking. Now, we got a Mayfex. Mr. Wayne. I mean, we got Bane here from Dark Knight Rises. I mean, this looks pretty good. He looks pretty... Mr. Wayne. Okay. I think that's pretty good. What do you guys think? I mean, for Mayfex for $54, I'll say that's a good deal. I've never had Mayfex, but I mean the quality looks fantastic. I'm tempted to get I saw this Dark Knight Rises, not Dark Knight Rises, but Dark Knight Returns Mayfex at this one store. I almost picked it up, but I passed on it at one point. We got some Power Rangers. Nice little bundle right there, full wave right there. We got a Quantron right there. Or is that a cog? That's a cog, I think. Yep, that's a cog. Cog from Zeo, I want to say. We got some Wild Force. We got some Dino Fury, and we got Dino Charge. There we go. We got some upgrade parts. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted. I mean, for 27, we get a 2-pack. I think that's a pretty decent deal. And we get the alternate head, so we could have Ian McKellen or we could have Michael Fassbender. They got both James McAvoy and Patrick Stewart. Very, very, very awesome. Everyone's catching up with everyone else. I like that Dragon Ball Z set that you look for the figures, I bet. Yeah, here we go. But there's not enough food there. I mean, you get the rose, you get the pig, you get the snapper right there. I mean, yeah, you get. I mean, what scale or is this the regular Dragon Ball scale? I mean, I'll say, okay, I'll say 27 is doable with that. I'll say 27 is pretty doable with that. Not yet. Send me where to go. The Lack attack. Lack, you want to know where to go? All you have to do is go. If you want to enter in on the giveaway, on the 3 subscriber giveaways, all you have to do is go to my Steel City Con walkthrough video and comment hashtag TFT. And that's going to enter you in on 3 elimination wheels. 1 is NECA RoboCop. 2 is NECA Casey Jones. And 3 is a bundle of Star Wars comics. Okay? Then, of course, there is the giveaway. Or should I say there is the raffle. The raffle for the diorama that Duffman has built here. Take a look at this right here. $20 gets you in on 1 entry And every dollar, every nickel, every dime goes towards for tots. That's what this is all about. So Lack Attack, Lack Sivrak, the General Lack. If you want in on this, that's all you have to do. You just follow the instructions. You can do $20 PayPal to my Cash App or $20 through PayPal. All you have to do is list your name, your Instagram or email address so I can contact the winner for shipping purposes. We're opening this up worldwide. And I mean, this can go for anyone. I mean, this is me assembling his diorama. It's a light. It is an actual freaking light. And look how easy this assembles. This breaks down so easy. So if you're worried about space, this can easily store. Magnets. How awesome is that? Magnets used to bond the diorama together, and it's better than snapping. I mean, take a look at that. That's how easy it comes off. He's got magnets. When I opened up, because Duffman shipped it here so I could record it and then I could ship it out to whomever. I pulled it out. I said, what are these? And then I put it together. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so simple, so amazing. It seems so easy in a sense. But I mean, take a look at all the weathering he's done on the garage door here. The rust on the door. Look at the damn signs. Literally, it looks like he shrunk the signs down perfectly. You got a rusted out camera right here. I mean, come on. Look at this dumpster. This looks like a friggin' real dumpster with all the rust and weathering. I mean, Duffman kills it. I don't care who you are. He friggin' killed it. You know, the imperfections and cracks in the cement, like the indentations right here. He made wood pallets here. Wooden pallets. How crazy is that? I mean, that's just beyond insane right there, guys. She ruled that Epic Games had to pay damage. Oh, something going on? I dig it, Dave and Duffman. What you guys are doing is awesome. Count me in on both. I'll PayPal over an entry fee. Well, awesome. As long as you can get it in by the 30th. November 30th is the cutoff. So that's the cutoff there, Lack. Man, I saw some Wild Goose G.I. Joe packs of guns. I wanted to buy it, but the guy at the store was such... Oh. Okay, yeah. Was this a GameStop? Was it a Target? Where did you see it? You know, curious, inquiring minds want to know. For those Pokemon fanatics, we got a Pokemon electronic dusk ball. Let's see, we'll catch up on a few of these. We got Lady Death here. There you go, Jedi Fallen Trooper, $7.99 for him. The Gaming Greats figure. I actually have him. Is that the same one? No, I think this might be a different one. Yeah, that's a slightly different trooper than the one I have. Not too crazy about that. We got if you want the John Wick Blood Oath coin, $40. $40, make you holla. We got an SH Figure Arts Loki for $50. Originally $89.99, guys. That's the deal right there. And I think that's a pretty good likeness. I think they kind of beefed up Hiddleston in that picture right there. But I mean, Loki doesn't do a whole lot of things, so I think, you know, as a stationary figure, I think this is a pretty decent bill. It's a pretty decent buy. You get the cuffs. You got his little scepter, and of course his extended version of the scepter, the helmet, the Tesseract. I think that's a pretty good deal right there, guys. While supplies last. We got Ciri. Of course, that is from the Witcher game, not from the show. It's a different kind of figure. We got Starscream. This is the Cybertronian version of Starscream. I still think they messed up not having the top of his wing right there. I mean, for $22, why not go for it? Chucky. I don't really think that's sale price, but, you know, is what it is. We got the Iron Man hologram for $11.99. Nice. See, I think the concept, the idea of this is cool, but the fact that he's all blue from a distance, you might confuse him for Iceman. You know? That's what I'm feeling. Duff is one of the greatest of all time. Yes, he is. There's no doubt about that. He's the number one stunner in my book. Gatorade. I need to hydrate. Duffman is making a special request. Says, dioramas help me with my mental health, keeps my mind busy with something positive, gives me more positivity in my life, and that's why I make them. And that's the most important thing. You know, bringing positivity in your life any way you possibly can. Bear with me a few moments, guys. I'm just checking something important. Okay, I am going to try and pull up a few things here. I'm going to try and save some pictures so I can show you guys of what Duffman is referring to. He's working on, he decided he was going to make me a diorama. So I'm going to grab some pictures. I hate how the desktop version of Instagram is. So I'm going through all the pictures. Duffman, I'm going through Instagram right now. I want to show you guys some of the craziness that Duffman is doing here. And that's why he rocks. I want to say that is, yeah. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to pull up some pictures, as if it works. Hear me for a second here, guys. Speaks amongst yourselves. Nothing wrong with the passion yet. Get away from that negativity. That's what it's about. I'm taking applications for the commune. Okay, so let's do a little bit of share here. Sharing is caring, after all, right? So this is the beginning of. Well, it kind of looks like the firehouse, doesn't it? So Duffman's diorama is making a diorama of the Ghostbusters firehouse. Let me just enlarge that. I mean, take a look from the first one to this one. Sick, right? And now he's working on the sign. He even has these little magnets that he's hooking up with chains, so it looks like the actual chain sign. Oh, let me pull that back up. And Duffman made this sign. He made this sign himself. I mean, come on. Look at that right there, guys. How insane is that? How insane is that? I mean, I'm just blown away by it. And I'll be honest, I mean, this looks like the firehouse. It looks like the firehouse. How do I know? Well, I've been to the firehouse many times. Dave's Dimension has actually been to the firehouse plenty of times. I'm actually going to pull up some photos from my own Facebook page here. I don't care if you guys know my government name. It's okay. me see. I'm going to find the right photos. So here's me and Mrs. Dimension at the firehouse. So compared to, yeah, he's killing it right there. Take a look at the bricks, the coloring of the bricks, everything. Take a look at all that. Now, don't mind the door because the door is different at the actual firehouse. So that's perfectly fine. But I mean, take a look at that. I mean, that's insanely flawless right there. He's killing it. For someone who's making something out of his hands, this is awesome as heck. From a 3D printed cookie cutter. That's what he did. We got Mike Davis in the house. Hello. What scale is this? Well, we'll find out. This is a diorama that made by Duffman's Diorama that he's making for me, and we'll compare it with some Plasma Series figures once we have it. I think it's going to be pretty damn awesome. So yeah, every year, just about every year at the Ghostbuster group I'm part of, we actually do a fundraiser with Hook and Ladder number 8 every year now. So this was the not last year but the year before. So me and Mrs. Dimension down here. There I am the day before, posing right in front of the firehouse. So yeah, Duffman, if you need some high-res photos of the gates, just let me know. And we're doing some sightseeing. This is the entire group of the Buffalo Ghostbusters in New York City, posing because we did a fundraiser to get a full-scale sign made for the firehouse. So the full-scale sign you see now in front of the firehouse, that was funded by the fans. Buffalo Ghostbusters did a GoFundMe for the firehouse, and the fans came out. And this was the one that we're holding here is actually a Hollywood collectible sign, not the sign that wound up being hung. The one that's hung is now a full 1-to-1 scale sign that is hung out year round and lights up. It's just amazing. But we have Ecto 716 and 716A right here. Yeah. One of the most awesome, cool times we had. We did some sightseeing here, me and Mrs. Dimension again. And come on, I'm in New York City. You got to rock the Ghostbuster gear. It was just an amazing time. An amazing time was had by all, guys. Mike Davis says, great photo. Thank you very much. Duff does an amazing job, hands down. Yes, he is, man. Hey, if you want, make a Facebook post. Make sure it's shareable. I'll post it on my page. Yep. For the Duffman Diorama, the raffle we're doing, where I am going to be making a Facebook post this week or this weekend. Probably do it later tonight or even tomorrow, and I'll share it to Legacy of a Nerd. Because, by the way, guys, check out Legacy of Nerd's channel, and also he has a Facebook group and page. So you want to check that out on Facebook. So yeah, I mean, there's some. I'm sorry, I can't get behind this. This third party for 104 no, I just can't. Okay, so they got the Blue Ranger here. I mean, it's okay. I like the 3-0. Here we go. Yeah, this must be the race stands that Nathan was talking about. Speaking of talking, we got Yukon Phil, who every Sunday night has his yakking with Yukon. He's saying, hey, what's up, Dave? Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Yeah, it was okay. It was good. I've had worse. It was okay. I didn't really get to see family like I was supposed to, but, things happen. Life happens, and, we roll forward with it. Everyone's saying hello to Yukon Phil. Rolando is dropping Yukon's link right there. Mike Davis is asking the question that everyone's been asking. Dave, did you back the HasLab Proton Pack? Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Mike. Mike, if you're not familiar with my channel, it's a combination of everything. And in fact, I'm going to pull up my Instagrams because I'll show you how I afforded my HasLab. I made a sacrifice. I made a sacrifice. I sold something. Actually, my very first Proton pack. I didn't have a Proton pack as a kid, so I waited until I was like 39, 40, and then I built a Proton pack. Our fellow YouTubers, everyone who's in the chat knows what I'm referring to. And I'm going to show you, Mr. Mike Davis, what I'm referring to. Now, I'm a big person who loves crossovers. I love crossovers of every kind. Okay? I mean, that's why I'm Dave's Dimension. My logo is me as a Ghostbuster, but I'm also traveling through time and dimensions. So, what do you think it was? I'm scrolling down because this is a long time ago. Where are you? Where are you? Almost there. I made a Proton pack that was designed as if it was from Back to the Future. This was my original pack. It was before I joined any franchise. So yeah, I had this. I had it. I sold this to Out of Time Collectibles, and I think it's located down in the Carolinas. So yes, Mike Davis, I sold this to basically get about 2/3 of the money I needed for the HasLab pack. So yes, I did back the HasLab pack. I'm chomping at the bit because I have questions. They did a little update video, but I'm chomping at the bit to find out what else is going on. How dare you? I mean, I want to know more. They haven't talked. Hasbro, they gave us a little update about the pack and how you can turn the pack on and off with the Spangler wand, but they still haven't talked about how we can mount an Alice frame to the back of the Proton pack. I know there are spots there, but they haven't talked about the hardware or what would be the preferred method in order to do this. They haven't touched on any of that, and that's kind of annoying. It's a little bit of annoying to me. I'm hoping maybe they'll have like Adam Savage or someone, and they'll go into that because Adam Savage is such a big cosplayer. They even said that they designed this for the cosplayers. So come on, give us that little bit of extra information, or maybe are they second guessing themselves? We really don't know. Yukon says, you had some nice Star Wars pickup on Instagram. Yes, I did. I did indeed. Indeed. In fact, here they are. We got the 501st Legion Clone Trooper. We got the Jet Trooper. Yep. There you go. We got Bad Batch Echo. And we got Fifth Brother. Fifth Brother from Another Mother. So now I guess I got to get the Grand Inquisitor, and I got to get the rest now to finish off the wave, because they do have Reva. Not Reba. That's a different person. That's a country singer. Reva. Yes. Thank you very much, Rolando Flores. Mike Davis says, "Oh, no way." Or are you referring to the Proton pack? Yeah, that's. Well, I figured like I was going to a con. I figured like, okay, Christopher Lloyd was coming to Buffalo. This was like 2018. He was coming to Niagara Falls Comic Con in Western New York, Canadian area. So I was like, well, the doc is coming. I got to do something big. And it's my first year. I was like, first year ever trying to do cosplay, but also was the anniversary of Ghostbusters. And it dawned on me, I remember reading a fan fiction about Doc Brown working with Ray Stantz in the private sector. And I was like, what if they got together and actually built a Proton pack? Could you imagine a Proton pack powered by Mr. Fusion and a flux capacitor? What would it look like? That was not the original concept. I actually went through 3 rough drafts until I settled in on this one. And now that I have a 3D printer, I want to calibrate it. And I want to make a full scale. I want to make a 1-to-1 scale version of that Proton pack. Even better. So we'll see what happens. We got Colbane Games, KBG's in the house. Dropped by to leave a like, and while I play Fortnite, and good streaming tonight, Dave. Yes, as I said in the beginning of the stream, Colbane Games, he games every Monday Thursday, and Friday on his channel. And Sunday nights he does his Gunpla Hanger. So if you're big fans of Gundam, you definitely want to check him out. That's every Sunday night at 8 o'clock and 8 o'clock on Monday, Thursday, and Friday Eastern Time, guys. Pardon me for one moment. I just have to check a message here. Okay. Trying to sell raffle tickets and give away cool stuff. Yukon Phil, trying to raise as much money as we can for Toys for Tots. Indeed. Yeah, we're trying to do as much as we can to raise for Toys for Tots. Duffman's Diorama, that alley diorama I was just showing off, and you can find all the information in the stream / video description below. Go ahead and check it out, guys. So, yeah, a lot is going on. So, guys, what is going on with you? What are some pickups you guys have had? And again, anyone who wants to hop on, Yukon, Duffman, Mike, Rolando, anyone. Rogue, if you want to hop on, the stream is always open to everyone and anyone. Legacy knows. He hopped on one of our streams earlier in the week. Or no, I think it was last week. Let's see. They got an Ahsoka statue on Big Bad Toy Store. I mean, some of this looks good. Some not so much. Yep. And also, guys, that giveaway is the 3 elimination wheels are for subscribers. You just have to be a subscriber of Dave's Dimension and leave the comment #TFT. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. It's a no-brainer. Here's Rankman for $9.99. Okay. We got a putty. We got one of Zed's putty patrollers for $14.99. Take a look at that, guys. Oh, you need to do that. Got to get my photo and autographs from Michael. I would love to get an autograph and, if it was even possible, a photo with Michael J. Fox. You have no idea. You guys, Mike, let me give you a little preview if I can. See this right here? I have a whole bookcase of Back to the Future. Okay, I am a big Back to the Future fan. I mean, you can't really see it that well. I gotta do a new room tour sometime in the future. But I do have a photo with Christopher Lloyd in front of the DeLorean before I lost all my weight, but I was in my Ghostbuster gear. I would love to meet Michael J. Fox because he's an inspiration. I mean, I grew up wanting to be like him. Secret of My Success, Back to the Future trilogy. I mean, For Love or Money, The Frighteners. I mean, every character he's ever played has just been tremendous and amazing. You just can't go wrong. And the fact that, he during Back to the Future 2 and 3, that's when he started developing symptoms of Parkinson's. And I mean, he hasn't let it stop him. He's still been acting. He did Spin City and he's done this show and that show. I mean, he's an inspiration. I would love to meet him someday. Get an autograph or something. I mean, I have a few things here that, like, I got the Biff Tannen's Pleasure Palace, his casino. I got the poker chips and a deck of cards, still sealed. Still sealed. Okay. I got a ton of Back to the Future stuff here that I would die. I would die. You get the poker chips right there. I got the DeLorean manual because I think I was going to get an autograph, and especially if both Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd were there, I think I'd have them both autograph the inside of this. I mean, I got the Funko Pop game that has never been opened up. It's still sealed. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I have. I got the Lego DeLorean. Last Christmas, Mrs. Dimension bought me the Lego Brickheads of Doc and Marty. I mean, I got so much stuff up here, it's not even funny. So, yeah. Yukon, I took advantage of GameStop sale. Black Series were 18, got 5. Wow, okay. I really haven't been on GameStop's website this week. Trying to take care of some other bills and necessities. So, I do want to try and jump on their site and see if I can find some stuff. But, like, my problem is, what annoys the hell out of me about GameStop is this. You know, it really grinds my gears. What really grinds my gears about GameStop is half the stuff you want. One, it's either not in stock in your area or they won't ship it to you. That's what really annoys the hell out of me about GameStop. That's awesome. Yeah, he is one amazing human being. And, I mean, look at even Christopher Lloyd, the doc. I mean, he's still acting. He's still doing stuff at his age, and he doesn't stop. When I met him, you know, got the picture in front of the DeLorean, shook his hand. I said, "Thank you, Mr. Lloyd." And, you know, just he seemed a little frail at that time, but this was back in 2018. So, the Brickheads are awesome. I want the GB ones, but they are pricey in the second market. Then I won't grab them and show you. Mrs. Dimension also got me Venkman and Slimer Brickhead, so I do have those. My wife is awesome. What can I say? Well, let's take a look back at Big Bad. They have the SH Figure Arts cap. I'm not crazy about this because I had a bad experience with the in-game one. The in-game one just came out kind of like anorexic and the limbs were not the greatest. I mean, I've seen some good SH Figure Arts and some not so great. I'm looking at some of this stuff and a few of the items seem really good, but a lot of the stuff is just... it's just too much, you know? See, if my wife was a big purse person, she probably would love this because we have 2 black cats, Monty and Olive. Give me a few minutes and I will jump on with you. No problem, Duffman. No problem at all. Yeah, I'm not too, like, honestly, this sale of theirs is not really thrilling me, man. So how about we take a look at GameStop? Black Friday. I'll jump on, man. Yeah, Phil, you can Phil. The link is at the top of the chat, so if you want to hop on in, you know, bring it in. Mike says, I think my favorite Back to the Future piece, I have a replica of Fortuba Remote. Oh, nice. And just like that, we have Yukon Phil in the house. Everyone, stand up at attention for Yukon. So how you doing tonight, Yukon?
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm above ground, you know.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know,
That's
that's always a benefit, right? How was your Thanksgiving?
Oh, well, we were supposed to go to my sister's in Syracuse, but my wife has had the flu all week. She's had a really bad version of the flu too. So I mean, she's one of those people that can still work while they're sick, but she was at the point where she just couldn't. So
yeah, it's been running rampant through my family too, man. It's awful.
She was in a bad way, but we have some friends here in Grand Island where we live who already were, you know, they've been exposed to the flu and they were exposed to her. Mm-hmm. And, you know, so they're like, well, we're doing Thanksgiving, and they kind of gave us an invite. So we went over to their house for Thanksgiving. So
nice.
Yeah, it's good. Hey, you know,
sometimes small's the way to go.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. But yeah, man, hey, Legacy, I saw him. I was like, I'm just sitting there. I'm icing my foot because I've got gout. So
Mike says he's in 45 minutes from Syracuse. Nice. Yeah, Mike, I'm in Buffalo, Grand Island, New York. Buffalo, right between Buffalo and Niagara Falls. So yeah, we're close.
Yeah, man, I just caught your show. I was like, hey, I'll jump on. Why not? I'm not doing,
Well, yeah, I'm trying to honestly, I'm trying to promote the the diorama raffle for Toys for
Mm.
Tots,
Mhm.
and it's funny because the other raffle, which is subscriber raffle, you don't have to pay anything to do it. You just have to be subscriber, go to the video, comment, hashtag TFT for the Steel City Con. That's all you have to do there. And you got a chance you got 3 wheels. We got Casey Jones, NECA Casey Jones, the single pack. You got the RoboCop. And then we got a bundle of Star Wars comics.
Nice.
Each of them's individually wrapped and sealed. I mean, for anyone, I mean, it's a no-brainer. You know, if you're not a Star Wars person or you're not into RoboCop, I'm sure you know someone who is. You re-gift it to them. The holidays are coming up. You know?
Absolutely. Sounds
Rome,
good,
New
man.
York. Yep. Oh, infamous home of Woodstock. Yes, Rome, New York. My wife actually has family up in Saratoga, Boston Spa. So we have my sister down in Syracuse. So we pretty much go all over New York State. But yeah. So you picked up some good stuff at GameStop, huh?
Yeah. So actually, they had all their exclusives on sale for $18.99. So I picked. What did I get? I got Sev, Fixer, the Jedi Revan, which I've been looking for forever.
Yeah.
So I finally found that, and
Well,
then, a couple others. So yeah.
Nilda from Appetite for Collecting was doing her claim auction last week because she's kind of clearing out her collection to make room for more collection. You know, sometimes some of us, we keep stuff in box,
Yep.
and then we're like, well, I want to change my I'm not really feeling this right now, so I want to move in this direction. So yeah, she was doing this auction, and I got Fifth Brother, and I got him for a lot less than what he's going for right now. So she was doing fair pricing. I needed Echo.
Good.
And everywhere Echo's selling out, or they're not getting much stock, or he's like being pre-saled or pre-ordered out to like sometime next year, like in the spring.
Yeah, he was easy to find for a while, and now all of a sudden he got hard to find again. So yeah.
So I have everyone except Omega. I'm just not feeling Omega.
It's not a great figure.
Yeah.
I want to recommend it. I've been
Yeah.
like, if it goes on clearance, maybe, but
yeah.
Man.
And I mean
that's a good figure. I think you're really gonna like that. That figure surprised me. That's a good one.
Well, the thing that's going to drive everyone nuts is I'm going to rip this open.
Do
it. I
mean,
I'm an unboxer, so yeah. So
Absolutely.
I have the Cody one like this too, the archive.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
But then last week I also picked up. I picked up this guy for about, I think it was 26.
Yeah, he's been on sale everywhere.
Bucks.
Yeah, he's
but
really
the week before
down.
he was scanning for like $35, $36 the week before.
Mm-hmm.
So got that. I got Miss Personality from Kenobi, Viva. I'm like, it's a good looking it's a good looking figure, by just her personality from the show. She was.
I know, but that's a surprisingly good figure, man. You're gonna be surprised how good that figure is. That's a classic. You can't go wrong with 3PO.
Here's the really sad thing: is this is my first 3PO.
Oh, really?
Well, growing up, we didn't have much, so
yeah,
I didn't have a whole lot of stuff growing up.
Right.
Like I had some G.I. Joe Jeeps, but I didn't have G.I. Joe figures. I think I had one G.I. Joe figure when I was a kid.
How many Black Series do you have? Do you have a good amount?
I'd say so. I mean, I my collection, I'm not insanely, but I do have a backlog that I need to open because I got Kenobi and Vader from the Kenobi series.
Both good figures. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So I got those. So I'm kind of pretty much, I guess I'm going to have to pick up, got to find Grand Inquisitor, and I got to find, what's her name? The officer that, sacrifices herself for Kenobi.
Oh, Tala.
Yeah. So I got to get those two then, and I'll have that wave. But I have a bunch of Mandalorian figures, and I still have Tech and Rekka to unbox. So I mean, I have a decent amount. I mean, I have maybe the equivalent of 3/4 of my bookshelf. No, more like 4/5.
That's good.
Of one bookshelf. Yeah. Because Nathan Bowden started it. He was doing one of his game show raffles, and I won Endor, Luke, Leia, and Han. Black Series. about a year or two ago. So I had won that. I'm like, well, these are pretty cool. I was like, well, if I have them, maybe I should pick up a couple others.
And that's where it starts.
And here's Duffman's diorama.
What's up?
What's up, tough man? How you doing, man?
Oh man, getting over some of that sickness.
It's getting everybody, isn't it?
It's everywhere, man.
Yep,
Yeah.
it is. It is. It's rough.
Yeah, my like I was telling Yukon, my wife has had it. She's still getting, she's still not 100%, but she went to work today, even though her work was closed. She went to work today because she was trying to make up work she was out, half the week. So that's just how crazy my wife is, I see you flexing there. I see you flexing. He's got the remote control right there. I don't have the almanac, but I do have the license plates. He's showing off his Biff, his Back to the Future 2 doc. Honestly, I think the Back to the Future 2 doc is amazing because I saw details on his outfit that I did not see anywhere else. Okay, where the hell did you get that? Where the hell did you get that?
I purchased that. It was 3D printed off of eBay. I think it was like $32 I paid for it.
Did you catch that, Yukon? In Back to the Future 1, when Doc is explaining like the layout, how they're going to send the DeLorean back to the future, he's got the white models. Like, I didn't have time to paint it. It's not to scale. It's okay, Doc. That's okay.
Wait till you see the 3 dioramas I got planned.
Oh, please tell me you're not doing the clock tower. Please tell me you're not doing the clock tower.
That's going to be one of them. Then I'm going to do the where Marty's standing in front of the big speaker. And
wow, Doc's Lab. Okay, 85 Doc's Lab. Nice.
And I've got plans. I want to do the whole the bedroom scene with the plutonium under the bed and all the clocks and the dog food machine.
So Doc's, you're going to do Doc's Lab entirely then, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Oh, man, Jesus Christ! You pull that off, man. You're God, man. You're what was it? Greek mythology, was it Festus who made all the forged all the weapons and everything for the gods? That's Duffman right there.
I mean, I can't make all them clocks and stuff, but I've found a bunch of them. I've been ordering a little bit at a time, and I plan these things out a long time in advance before I ever make them.
How long does it take you to make an entire diorama? Like, you're 3D printing these, right?
I have no 3D printer. This is all handmade.
All handmade. Nice. Very impressive.
I mean, it just depends on the size of the diorama. Like my theater seats I make for my Gremlins, I can make a set of those in 3 hours.
Nice.
I've done a whole bar that was almost 3 foot long for Gremlins. It took me 10 days.
Impressive.
Just depends on how much I work on it. I mean, I don't work. I'm disabled and don't do nothing for a living. I just do this to help with my mental health, and
sure,
I enjoy doing it.
You guys just take a look at the signs.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
The piping here, like the electronic, the power box, the pipes going up here. I mean,
yeah, the detail is amazing.
I mean, look at this concrete. This is all foam.
That's good work.
Like, look at that diorama. That thing is light as a friggin' feather.
Okay, for instance, Dave, like right there, look at that photo, and you see those pipes. You see that gray concrete there. Yeah. When you look at that, what color do you see there?
I see. Well, when looking at it, I can see whites. I can see grays in there.
Okay, well, something. Not everybody can see it. Some people, when they seen that diorama while I was making it, they could see it. Some can't. When you look at that and you think, well, that's gray, you don't see the green and the purple that I put in there, because that's something in nature. When you look at concrete in nature, your eye just automatically sees it as the gray, but there's actually green, purple, different hues in that concrete to make it look real. Well,
what I loved about it was all the imperfections. because I think that's like I have
So that's the funnest part for me is doing all the details in the nothing like adding the details. That's when it actually starts coming alive.
and, I mean, that's just like it's an LED light. You can change the battery, so if it goes out, you're not screwed. I mean, he made those himself. Everything's handmade here.
One thing I didn't realize when I started making dioramas was how much the amount of stuff you have to keep on hand just to be able to do something like that. I've got enough stuff on hand where I could probably make 15, 20 dioramas right now, just with what I have.
Don't spill your secrets for it says.
like okay, say like the tubings for those pipes right there.
Mm-hmm.
What that is, they're actually funny straw sets for kids, and they just like you can make these big long 100-foot long straws that come with glasses that go around your eye. You can drink your milk through it and stuff.
Okay.
And I just use them for pipes. Well, when I ordered them, I kept finding people selling them for like $15 for a pack of crazy straws. And I found a company where they were selling, you had to buy a case of them where you get 40 packs of them. There's like 82 pieces per each pack. I got them for like $2 a pack. So, I mean, I got stacks of them things. Something I'll probably never go through all of them.
Yeah, the accessories you made are amazing too. The pallets and the
waste
management.
The dumpster killed it.
Absolutely.
The dumpster was something new. I learned how to do the polystyrene. And it's almost like 3D printing something without having a 3D printer. Mm-hmm. I had to make I'm doing a diorama for Killer Clowns from Outer Space for my good friend. And he wanted the actual clown car from the movie. And that's how I made the car without a polystyrene. Ever since then, it's so easy to make stuff like that dumpster, that little camera, that's what it's made out of. It's got Legos down the center. And I put hot glue in the end of the Lego to make it look like a lens and built a little cage around it out of polystyrene.
How long have you been doing this for?
Not very long, man. 2 years.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I watched a ton, tons of YouTube videos. And I mean, I probably studied it for a year and a half before I even ever tried to make one myself.
I think that's
what got me into it. What made me start the dioramas was because I had these gremlins, and man, I wanted a theater for these gremlins because I thought that'd be so cool. And I started selling those. I probably made 15, 16 sets of them theater seats for the gremlins and sold them. And I met my good friend Ruben through that because he had found one, and he was like ecstatic. He couldn't believe it. And he's the one that made me, hey, man, can you make me this? I'm like, brother, I don't know, but I'd be more than willing to give it a try. One of the things was he had a quarter scale Edward Scissorhand, and he wanted that dinosaur for it. And I'm like, man, I've never made a dinosaur, but I'm willing to try. I actually loved it. It turned out great. And that thing was 32 inches tall. It was huge. And I made it out of that dry floral foam that you buy at the craft store for like artificial flowers and stuff. You stick them in. I just carved it out of that, and that's what I made it out of.
Now, my proton pack here. Now, you see the light bar right here? This is just, they call it L-Ray bar. So like a L-Ray light strip I got from Amazon. You know what this tubing is around it, right? Because they put like a wire mesh so it looked like the flux bar from the bumper from the car. Oxygen hose.
Yep.
Because I'm an asthmatic, I had extra oxygen hose that was kind of like dirty because they do tend to color after time. You got to clean them out. You got to get new sets all the time. So I just like Duffman was saying about like using straws. You use everyday stuff.
Yeah.
The bar right here. These are just like PVC elbows I got from Home Depot. I painted it, some epoxy, rigged some LED strips in here, and I filled it up with hair gel. So it looked like a slime filter.
That was something else I got into was the lighting. First lighting I ever did, I did a diorama for the Predator 2 where he was in the bathroom. He got his arm cut off. I made that blue flame in that bathroom for that diorama. And I just got started into the LEDs. And now I've got totes and totes of just wiring and solder and just you couldn't believe all the stuff I got.
And did you know anything about that stuff beforehand, or did you just picked it up as you went? See,
I learned it all off of YouTube, brother.
Yep. YouTube's a great teacher, man. Anything
you want to know, you can find out on YouTube just about.
Absolutely.
But come on, you were killing it with this.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
That's
gonna look really good once it's done.
And the thing is, the different color of bricking, that's how it really looks in person.
See,
as someone who's been there a couple of times, I mean, this is really how it looks, aside from the door, because the door was always a facade.
What becomes the challenge a lot of times is to be able to package and ship this stuff. It has to break down. If it don't break down, it's going to get destroyed in shipping, no doubt.
Yeah.
So everything really has to be magnetized and be able to break down flat. Like that pole that's holding that sign, that's magnetized. The whole top of that building comes off with that pole to where it will lay flat in the box, and just so it won't get broke. So there's a lot of engineering that goes into them to figure out how you can make it where it'll actually break down to ship it. Plus, it's a lot cheaper to ship it if it breaks down.
Yeah, speaking of shipping, the figures I showed off that I got from Nilda, that's the box that came in today. Half the time I ship stuff back and forth with different YouTubers, and USPS was just like, oh, we'll just, we'll knock it around. But fortunately, everything inside was perfect. But Duffman, you, my friend, can teach Amazon a thing or two about packing. I will say this: there are a few YouTubers who aren't the greatest when it comes to packing, and there are some that they like, oh my god, like, how did you even wrap this? It's like, some people will wrap it this way, and you just have extra padding everywhere, and just. But yeah,
some things are more complicated to ship. Like that dinosaur that I made, it was so big, it actually the leg got broken shipping, which it was going to my best friend Ruben. So I could explain to him how to fix it pretty easy. You know what I mean? It's just foam. You got to realize all these dioramas are made of just styrofoam.
Yeah.
So to ship them, it's really cheap if they break down, and you can get your box size down small enough, because there's no weight to it really.
But see, that's also the smart thing, because there's almost no weight to them. That means it weighs even less for shipping.
Cheaper shipping, exactly. Yeah.
Now, who do you use for shipping, Duffman?
UPS all the way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you ever heard
I will not use FedEx. I do not like the post office. Every time I use them, it gets destroyed or something happens to it. And...
Well, there's a company called Pirate Ship, and what they do is
I always use Pirate Ship, but I ship through UPS.
That's what I was asking. If you use that for, because I mean, to me, that's the only way. Is I'll go through Pirate Ship, and the price, that's a lot cheaper than going through the post office. Plus, me and the wife, we work Monday through Friday. We're at our jobs by 8:00 in the morning when the post office opens up here in Highland. I work until 5:30, so there's no way we are getting to a post office during the week. That way we can just kind of we can drop it off. We have the labels. We can just, drop it off in their receiving box, or on the weekends we can just say, hey, here it goes. So.
Also, my boxes and everything, I don't just go find a box here and there. I order all my boxes from Uline to make sure they got great tensile strength and they're thick, and I get pretty good boxes. They're not cheap, I can tell you that.
Well, I learned my lesson when I sold my Flux pack. That's what I call the Back to the Future pack. That thing, honestly, on the whole deal, I did not make, I sold it to Back in Time Collectibles down south. The guy's a great collector. He even has a DeLorean, so I knew it was going to a good home. But shipping that thing, because of some of the parts that stick out. As I had Mr. Fusion coming out of the center part of the cyclotron, that sticks out. So the dimensions of the box were kind of hard to get, and then packing everything, making sure it would, and it cost a lot to ship. It wasn't like $20 or $30. So it was probably more like $60 or $70 to ship.
Like when I shipped that box to you, Dave, with that diorama and the figures and the comics, it cost me $24 through pirate
ship. That's not
ship.
bad. Nice. Yep. But yeah, I mean, and he had everything packed perfect. So I mean, when I did the video, I took everything, I wrapped it back up how it was, so it's back in the box, waiting for whoever's going to be the recipient. I'm probably, because obviously he sent Duffman shipped the box with the diorama, but he also shipped the comic bundle that we're giving away. That's him. The NECA RoboCop. That's him. Okay, so these are in. Duffman said he wanted those to go for the subscriber raffle. So that's, he shipped everything together. What I'm probably going to do is whoever wins the comics, they're going to get us. I'm going to go to the post office, or there's a few other spots around here that sell brand new boxes. So I'm going to ship those out. But what I'll probably do is maybe we'll still use the same box, but maybe I'll put extra packing in it. Because who knows how it's going to be shipped, especially with the holidays coming up. Holidays is one of the worst times to ship things.
I would definitely ship the comics in that box that I sent them in to you.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, because he shipped the comics in a box. He kept everything just pristine.
All the comics were all new releases. I got them right off the new release shelf. And the one Mandalorian cover, that's a 125th variant cover.
Mike, I completely agree with you. He put the anxiety alone when shipping collectibles. Yeah, because he has the comics in a box here.
I've probably got 50 of those boxes. That came from a comic shop. It was I can't remember the name. I was buying mystery boxes from them. That's Peter Parker or something, I think it was.
For those who are interested.
Very nice.
That one there, that's the 125th variant.
Yeah. And this one.
That one there is my favorite.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's a good one.
I mean, it's whoever wins these, all these items, you're going to be the envy. Like the RoboCop. I saw RoboCop once. I was thinking about it, but also I kind of want to get the more expensive one. The one where he's got his charging chair and everything. Because, but
my problem is there's too much stuff that I want. I have to control myself.
It's like all of our problem.
Like I got a mess here, but you can see it's.
Oh yeah, you got it. Nice. Yeah, looks good, man.
Yeah, there's a few things I kind of need to get rid of so I can get a few things like I kind of don't want to part with it, but my Darth Maul, I'm almost tempted to. I have a Darth Maul where he's holding the saber and he's got like no shirt. It's like, just see like all the tribal tattooing on him and everything. See if you guys can see it. The one right up there, top shelf.
Oh yeah. Is that a statue?
It's a statue, yeah. Okay. It lights up though.
Oh yeah. It's probably,
that's one of my favorites right there.
Is that like a sideshow statue?
Yeah, it's a sideshow statue. I mean, Sideshow has some good stuff. I have a Qui-Gon. It wasn't the greatest, but I got it on sale at the time, so. But there's a lot of there's so much on Sideshow I want, but that's another story.
You and me, bro. Me and you both, brother.
Gotta win the lottery.
I need that DeLorean. I need that Doc and Marty from Back to the Future 3,
Yeah.
and then the Doc in the radiation suit. I need it all. Couple grand right there, real easy.
They don't even have that Darth Maul on Sideshow anymore. Oh, okay.
I think that's retired for a while now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I did good when I got it then. But one of the things I want is, but I mean, I don't have 650, so here, I'll pull it up. Here we go. Where are you? Right. Oh, I gotta add you to stream. That's why.
Before I started collecting all the NECA and the Hot Toys, man, I went down the Funko Pop rabbit hole for a while, and it got pretty bad. I got to the point where I didn't like the fact that you had to keep them in the box.
I mean,
I like taking the stuff out and posing it, and making dioramas for it and stuff too much, you know.
I mean, this Vader right here. I mean, come on.
That thing's ridiculous. That's
sick.
That is awesome.
And the flaming saber right there.
Yeah, that really.
What scale is that? 110?
Let me check.
That's a my thing. That's probably.
It's a Sideshow exclusive, so it's their brand. But I'm trying to see what the scale. Doesn't give me a scale here. I mean, here's like a person standing up, so I mean it's good size. I'd say it's maybe
it looks probably quarter. That's quarter scale, probably. How tall is it? How many inches?
Says it is 24.75, so just under 25 inches.
So you take minus the base, it's about 18-inch figure. That's quarter scale.
I think there's so much. I mean, let's take a look at their 50% while we're here. Mike mentioned that they have a killer buy one get one 50 off. Yeah, but I tried to play around with it, and they definitely know what they're doing. They're not going to get too fooled around by people.
Yeah, because
like not this one, but like this version of the Iron Man suit with the Hulk Buster. That's what I wanted to get. Because who is it? Dude's Nerdery got that. The Hulk Buster. He said it was just so exquisite. It was just amazing. I'm making flex payments on the Back to the Future 2 Hot Toys DeLorean. I have no clue where it's going to go. You can ship it to Grand Island, New York.
Right.
Hey, Dave, did you see there's a company out there? I can't remember what company it is, but there's a company out there trying to make a life-size Hulkbuster. It's a statue. Can't remember what company it is, but I saw it the other day on Instagram. It's a life-size Hulkbuster. I mean, I don't know how anybody could fit that in their house.
This?
Yep, that's it.
That's nuts.
$29,000. That's all.
That's all?
That's all.
You only have to allow 10 to 12 weeks for delivery.
Oh, there you go. I mean,
just bananas.
Oh, and then they got a Hulk go with it. Look at that. Yeah, they got a Hulk too. Nice.
Life size. Let's check out. Oh, there you go. You got the Rock. You got Joker.
Rock,
King Shark.
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker's great.
Peacemaker should be doing the pose, the dance pose. That's what I say. He should be doing the dance pose.
In his tighty whities.
Wow, they take flex payments? Okay, pass on that. And Wonder Woman 84 was just terrible. I'm sure they're going to sell a few more of these Henry Cavill since he came back to DC
Definitely.
now. Hey, Gap After Dark.
They probably won't sell the Flash too much.
No. They might burn it, you know.
Yeah.
I can't stand Ezra Miller. I really can't stand him.
I can't either.
Just as a human being. And I'm sorry, I rewatched Justice League, the Snyder Cut the other day. that one scene where he saves Iris, it's just very cringy, and it's cringy because, okay, one, he doesn't exhibit any kind of personality traits of Barry Allen, not even a young Barry. Okay, but then like you have like he doesn't even run. He just like, it's like his image just jumps, and it's like lightning strikes, and it's like he's not running, and like his shoes vaporize because he turns around so fast. I mean, there's just so much about it, but what really annoys the hell out of me is the scene when he's saving Iris. There's like hot dogs just flying over the air. I'm like, is this supposed to be some kind of cringe phallic kind of like, what the hell is going on here? There's suddenly hot dogs in the middle of the streets, like flowing through the air while she's like, her car's getting pulverized by another vehicle. I'm like, whose idea was this? And of course, we know whose idea it was. It wasn't Snyder. It was the one person who at one point in time was a great director, not so much anymore. But we won't go into that, Mr. Whedon. But he's had some really good shows. And I just think he needs to stay away from movies right now. They got this Slimer. I don't know. I'm not crazy about the Slimer.
It doesn't look great.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, that's the one Ghostbuster thing that is kind of hard to make, is a really good Slimer.
Yeah.
There you go. Xenomorph. And technically, this is a Disney princess.
Oh,
think about it.
You're right.
Think about it.
You're right. But they had a hard time making Princess Leia a Disney princess. I don't get that one.
Well, I would like to get that one, especially the Return of the Jedi one in the beginning.
Right.
I'm just saying, giggity. I mean, some of these are sick. I mean, come on.
That looks cool. Yeah, that's
especially
really nice.
if these see. Here's the thing: something like this, you can make it posable.
Mm-hmm.
The other statues, yeah, I can see that you can't really make them posable, really. But something like this, because it's all metal joints, you can definitely make it where you could rotate his arms in different positions, or tilt the head. Anyone who's got this, that's just a straight up flex. And apparently it's sold out because they can't keep it in stock. Oh no, it looks like maybe apparently he is posable. Because you got him like this, and then he's holding guns upright. Let me put the comment down. So yeah, you can see he's holding guns straight like that. So yeah, he is posable apparently.
I'm assuming he lights up too.
Yeah, that thing's sick.
Got the red eyes.
Better light up. Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wonder if there's kits where you can have like part of it, like part of him is clothed, and like the flesh just coming off his endoskeleton. Badass.
That'd be cool.
I wonder how heavy that thing is.
Does it say?
Going back to shipping, how much is shipping on these
366 pounds.
Woo!
He's heavier than me, technically. Just saying. 77 inches tall. I mean, come on, something like this, you gotta get free shipping. Come on.
You better get,
yeah, unless this is Hasbro.
Hasbro ain't giving you nothing for free. That's for sure.
Oh, that thing's probably $400 or $500 a ship.
Yeah.
Just because of the weight.
Okay, this is kind of haunting. Like how they do the sculpt on some of the Hot Toys. The Captain America Endgame Hot Toy, his civilian head is insane. It's insanely perfect. Like you can see like the eyes. It looks like it's a miniature head. I mean, it looks insanely real. My lights are coming out kind of dim. I gotta do something like that. Let's see what else they got. Oh, Jesus. Gotta have Spidey. See, to me, this right here, I don't know, the coloration looks more Amazing Spider-Man than Disney Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, give us the RoboCop. We want the full-size RoboCop. Come on. If you can do Terminator, give us the full-size RoboCop. And that's a no.
No. You got
Speaking
a
of
T-Rex head.
dinosaurs, geez,
Yeah, there you go.
Spock.
Snake eyes.
Oh, jeez.
Chewy.
This is no that he looks like he's sick. There's something wrong with him.
Doesn't look good.
It's like The Rock has some kind of incurable illness. I mean, like no, in the face, like you know, it looks like they merged The Rock and Dave Bautista into one
It
face.
does. You're absolutely right.
You know,
It does.
because I don't know. I think it's the shape of the head. I don't think that's really full here, and it looks like his ears are too far back.
Yeah.
And I get that Black Adam kind of has that look in the movies, but obviously that's not how he looks. That's not how The Rock looks in person. So I mean, it's just I don't know. In the face, he looks very aged and almost like anorexic in a way. Like he's how Tom Brady's kind of looking like thinner.
Oh, that divorce is getting him hard. Actually, you know what, Dave? That the figure that you and I both have from
Yes, they
McFarlane looks better
should.
than that. They look better.
Yes, they should. Oh, the
The McFarlane figures,
oh yeah.
the Black Adam ones.
I was almost gonna get I almost got the third one because I got the one with the chair. I got the one with the cloak. I was gonna get the one with the lightning, but then I have another. I have like a Black Adam in like the DC page punchers like this.
Yeah.
That has
Yeah.
lightning effects. So I'm like, no, I'll keep those two and I'll use the lightning effects from that Black Adam and I'm good. Yeah, I still have figures from Steel City Con I have not opened up yet. Because I got the Blackest Night wave.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to get a figure for Nathan Bowden, but I wound up getting the wrong figure. So now I have both Kyle Rayners now. The Kyle Rayner with the green and black, but also Kyle Rayner with the black and white outfit. So I got both of those now.
Okay. Nice.
I think maybe I need a Green Lantern itself.
Oh, there you go.
Display.
Yes, Henson TMNT Turtles. That would be, or Shredder. Shredder would be. I mean, I'd be finding a way to get $12,000 if they had a Shredder.
It's the Shred Dude.
That would be sweet.
There were people selling replica Shredder helmets with the.
Yeah, I actually messaged a guy on Instagram asking how much it would cost for him to make me one. He didn't have an idea, but he made the Secret of the Ooze Shredder helmet. That
wasn't Carnivorous
perfect.
Creations, was it?
It might have been. I can't remember. I'd have to look and see, but
yeah,
it was amazing.
He's had some. There was a guy who was making copies. They weren't exactly because there was someone else who was making like studio quality, and another one that was not so much. And I actually got a wand kit for one of my proton packs from him, and it didn't exactly have instructions, and you kind of had to kind of haphazard your way through things. Like instead of instructions, there was just pictures by pictures by pictures by pictures. Well, it doesn't tell me like, okay, am I going to have to drill this far? You know, right. It's a whole thing. So
yeah, that's tough. No, but they look solid.
Does not look like The Rock at all. Seeing him in person at one of my shows. He is also not as big as movies make him seem. Yeah, but see, the thing is, I haven't seen Black Adam yet. I'm gonna. But here's the thing. Like, at first, I was apprehensive about it. I was like, oh, The Rock is playing an Egyptian and anti-hero. Wow, that's a first.
He's never done that, has he?
Scorpion King?
Yeah. That's the way it is with most action stars. They're never as big as you think they are. Like a lot of people said back in the 80s, like Sly Stallone, small guy. Yeah. Same with Arnold. Well, Schwarzenegger's pretty big, but there's a lot of guys.
Get down.
Smaller. A lot smaller than what they appear.
But like I heard when they first said The Rock was going to play Black Adam, like, oh, he's going to look terrible. I'm like, well, no, I think he looks good. Because, like, you don't want to throw a friggin' toupee on him. Come on.
Well, no, you can't do that.
I mean, because a lot of people were bitching that, Black Adam has hair and he doesn't have hair. No, Black Adam's hair was not, like, flowing or anything. It was, like, looked like it was, like, a good fade on him, pretty much. Mm. And they kind of gave him, like, almost in the comics, he has that almost pointy, like, ears, almost like Namor.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hey, different interpretations. I'm excited that Cavill's coming back as Superman. However, I think the Witcher series is going to suffer You got what? You got Liam Hemsworth coming in.
Yeah, he's replacing him. Yep.
I mean, it's like I told my wife. She's like, "You better be lying." I'm like, "No, sorry."
My wife just read a rumor that is a rumor, obviously, that he was going to be Wolverine. I was like, "There's no way he's going to be
Who?
Wolverine." Henry Cavill. I was like, he just signed like a.
Do you know why they did that? Because the first Superman, Man of Steel, and also, and even in Justice League, you see him without a shirt. So
Yeah.
you see, like honestly, I mean, if you wanted someone who's going to look like a clone of Hugh Jackman, you could go with Clint Eastwood's son,
Mm-hmm.
Scott Eastwood.
Would be good.
But also, he doesn't have height, but neither does Wolverine. A lot of people friggin' forget Wolverine is pretty damn short.
Yeah.
Even in the comics, he is short compared to hell. Even Scott Summers is basically a little bit taller. He's got a few inches on him. I mean, it's. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with the Batman. Are they going to continue with Pattinson?
What I heard was that so they were going to get Affleck, then they had that changing of the guard for the CEO thing, and now I think Pattinson's the man. I think they're going to go with him now, because that's the last thing I heard. But
I mean, I still hope, even though the whole thing with the Flash and Ezra Miller, that bastard, I still want that. I want that movie to be made, because I can't believe that they friggin' canceled the Batgirl. I was looking forward to it. I was really looking forward to the Batgirl, but they kind of killed all that noise pretty damn quick. I mean, at least give us a trailer or something. I mean, you made the movie, and then you just had to do the editing.
Right.
Why not just say, hey, yes, let's just go ahead and do this? But you know what's going to happen. I'm hoping it's going to be like Justice League. 2 or 3 years from now, we're going to get the Snyder or whatever cut of Batgirl, because we didn't even get a chance. We didn't see any trailers. We didn't see any dailies of her. So we haven't. All we see is like picture of her, the outfit. I mean, come on. You guys practically made the whole movie. Just finish it up and put it out there. You've done worse.
Well, and you can't put Michael Keaton back in the bat suit and show pictures of it and not expect there to be some interest, Obviously, people want to see that. So I mean, you shut that down, you're...
Our best live action Batman.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree.
Is Keaton, okay?
Totally agree.
Our best voice Batman, we lost him 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
I would have loved a scene, whether it was just animated or not. I would have loved to have had those two in the same, just have some little scene between the two. And I was hoping we would have got it with the CW with the Arrowverse when they did the Crisis on Infinite Earths, because they showed the 89 Batman universe, because Knox, the reporter, right before his universe faded, so we got a glimpse of that one very quickly. I was like hoping they would have done something. We had Burt Ward, who played Robin, so they showed the 69 Batman universe, but he was like, obviously, whoa, somebody go off there? I just heard a loud chime. I mean, but in that they did have Kevin Conroy on live action as Bruce Wayne. He was wearing an exoskeleton because he was badly wounded after he had killed Superman. So he kind of had a Dark Knight Returns version of him. So at least he got to play it once live action. But yeah, I still can't get over it. I didn't know he had cancer.
I didn't know that either. I mean, he wasn't that old. I thought he was just still kicking, doing voiceovers, and
yep. Did you know who he went to school with? He went to Juilliard in New York City.
Okay.
And he was best friends with Robin Williams and Christopher Reeve.
Wow.
So Batman went to school with Superman. So if you think about it, it's pretty crazy.
Pretty ironic.
But yeah, I mean, he's kind of struggled with his acting career. He tried to do like soap operas and commercials, and he was trying to find a way to kind of pay the bills. So he said, "Yeah, I'm going to try and go for a voiceover." And he never did voiceover work before. And Andrea Romano, he said, "Well, yeah, let's try him out," and he killed it. He actually wanted to play Bullock.
Oh, did he?
he didn't want to play Batman. He wanted to play Bullock. He thought the Bullock character would be more, more range or more of a media role. I think he didn't want to be typecasted, but he ultimately wound up doing that. So, but yeah, it's past 2 weeks, man. It sucked royally. I mean, we lost Kevin Conroy. I'm a big fan of Supernatural. We lost the actress who played the original Meg in the first few seasons of Supernatural. She died of leukemia. So we got 2 forms of cancer right there. And then whatever, I mean, Jason David Frank, I mean, it's crazy because I was just watching some old episodes of Power Rangers. And there's scenes in the show where, like, it's almost contradicting to what happened with him and what he did. There's in the Dino Thunder series where he's Dr. Tommy Oliver, who's now a teacher at a school, and he has these kids who wind up finding these dino gems, and with his help they become Power Rangers. There's one episode where he's actually knocked out. He's like in a coma, and he faces all his past Ranger selves. And there's a line that your will is stronger than any power out there. But obviously, you could have a line like that happen and have him say that. But then he was going through that divorce. We know that through the tabloids, we know that he was arguing with his wife that day. I mean, there was we don't know. He could have been sick. There could have been other extenuating circumstances, but we'll never really probably hear the whole story. It's just sad that this guy who's been this prolific ranger, who a lot of us grew up watching.
Yeah.
Because I was in high school when Power Rangers came out. I was a freshman in high school in '93. So it's just, it's kind of mind blowing, especially since he always gave back to the community. During the pandemic, all these comic book shops, all these small shops, collectible shops he would go to drum up business, and he would stay there for hours and hours. He didn't have to do that. It's not like he was making bank. He really wasn't. He was just trying to give back and be there for the fans. It's just sad. Especially since he won't see his fans see the movie that he made, Legend of the White Dragon. So I'm psyched for that. I can't wait to see it, and I hope maybe there's if it does well, can they continue it without him? And will they and it's also curious to see, will Power Rangers, with their anniversary this year, they are bringing back a lot of the old Rangers. Amy Jo Johnson is supposed to be coming back, I think, as an appearance. David Yost, Walter, I think it was his last name, but who played Zach. I mean, they have a lot of the originals coming back in the show. And I'm hoping to see that maybe they'll do a nice little tribute to Tommy, Jason David Frank, because I mean, I don't think the show would have hit as big without him. The Green Ranger, he killed it as the Green Ranger, and they obviously saw people gravitated towards him. It's just that. So we'll see what happens in the future with that. So, what do you guys got going on this weekend?
It's like a weird muffling coming through. You guys hearing that?
Okay, I'm gonna. Can you hear it now?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, Duffman, I think you have an echo or a reverb coming through. Are you on headphones or do you just have a speaker?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, you're good.
Yes, it sounds like
gone?
the echo's gone. Yeah. Yeah. So sometimes if you have tabs open, if you had a tab open, that might have been doing it.
This cheap earbud thing.
You're good. So, what do you guys got going on this weekend? Who's your guest this week, Yukon?
I have got Legacy and Nerd on deck, so that'll be good. I know.
Oh, that guy?
That guy. Is he still on the chat, or did he leave?
He probably left.
Yeah. Yep, he's on deck, and then JMC Clicks. I don't know if you guys know JMC Clicks. He's a newbie.
Yep.
And obviously, Dave, you do because the video we all put together. And then,
Yes, sir.
so he'll be on. And then after that, T3. So we got
There
a
he
nice,
is.
yeah, that guy
That
right
guy,
there,
yeah.
that guy.
That guy, yeah.
So looking forward to that. So yeah, the lineup's really going good, man. Also got G-Force in January, and also got EC collecting in January. So we're moving right along, man.
The guardian of the gauntlets,
Mhm.
G-Force.
G-Force is the man. So yeah, a lot of good stuff going on.
I am finishing this weekend.
Oh, the Killer Clowns from Outer Space car.
Nice.
Yep, I got to finish that up. And then once I finish that, I'm going to finish the Ghostbusters HQ. Then I got to make G-Force a Star Wars diorama. I'm making Cobain Gundam hanger for his Gundams.
Yep.
I've got a lot going on.
What scene are you making for G-Force for the Star Wars one?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
I've had all this other stuff on the table with the diorama for the raffle, and then Dave's, and this Killer Clown one. And
have you decided like maybe which Star Wars movie like?
He wants something. He wants something from New Hope.
Okay.
Tatooine diorama.
Nice.
Okay. So yeah, you can just have a little sand dome, kind of like a.
What's really cool is I reached out to G-Force and I told him I wanted to make him a diorama, and he really wouldn't let me do that for him, and he wouldn't accept it. So what he wanted to do was make me a diorama. So we're actually making dioramas for each other.
That's cool.
And just gonna swap them. He's doing Jabba's palace, the door from the palace.
Okay.
It's looking pretty good. I told him he's got to take his time because I was so backed up when I said I wanted to do it. Once I get some of these other ones out of the way, I can get started on it.
Well, it's never good when you're backed up.
Man, I had some health issues. I mean, I had blood clots in my legs and ended up in the hospital, and
yeah,
that was what got me backed up.
That's no joke. A friend of mine friend and coworker is getting over. They thought it was like 1 or 2 blood clots. They go in, they filled 2.5 petri dishes of blood clots from his body. It took 2 days for them to do that.
The blood clot in my leg, and then the medicine they had me on wasn't working. So I got another blood clot in my leg, and then that blood clot went to my lung, and I got a PE. And like I said, I had some health issues. That's why I got so backed up.
Here we go. Here's some of the buy one 50 offs. That Rex looks kind of good.
Yeah, Rex looks good. The Mandalorian looks good too. They actually had that one way down. It's like 175. No, if you go up a little bit, that one looks good. I actually used to have that one. That one's pretty good. If you have that blue Mandalorian there, right next to Maul, yeah, okay. He was down to like 170 a couple weeks ago. Yeah, it was a good one.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't pull the trigger. I can't get back into Hot Toys. It's too expensive.
I have 2. Okay, one I won through a trivia contest. JJ, formerly John Joker, did a trivia contest, and I somehow won. I got Spider-Man 2099.
Okay.
And I love Spider-Man, so that was a no-brainer. I bought I have 3 Hot Toys actually. Captain America Endgame, which is probably one of my favorites. The CW Flash.
Oh, nice.
Grant Gustin's Flash.
Nice.
It's his suit from like the first 3 seasons. So it came with a lot of extras, even like a little backdrop on it. I got that at Steel City Con. A lot of places were selling it for $300. There was 2 stands that had that same Hot Toy at the con. The one I went to, they were selling it for like $225, which is a legitimate price. The other one was like selling it for $275. Enough said.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, CW Flash show. The Flash has always been a favorite of mine. Speaking of favorites, let's catch up. We got that guy.
Okay.
We got Duff. We got Blue Sasquatch because he is blue.
Blue.
Francis, hey, how you doing? Haven't seen you guys in a bit, and I come in and I hear old people complain about old people problems. Yep, pretty much. And Francis, don't worry. January 2nd, Quantum Leap returns. So the Leapcast will be returning on Tuesday, January 3rd. So stay tuned and catch up on those episodes. I was doing a next day review of Quantum Leap, the new Quantum Leap series with Wolfpack Tour Review, and also with Super Awesome Geek Show. So we're doing that on Tuesday nights. We got Cold Bane in the chat.
Yeah.
He probably just wrapped up Fortnite, unless he's still playing. Everyone's saying, hey, Rolando. Cool. Yep. But we're just, it's Black Friday. Well, at least for another 59 minutes here on the East Coast. Hopefully those sales will continue.
Did you go fight the crowds today, Dave?
I work.
Oh, you were at work. Okay.
I work in a call center for a cable company, so.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's no taking off for that. Come on.
No taking off. Yeah.
Bastards. Well, because my job is, in order to get holiday pay, you have to work the day before and the day.
Oh, they pulled that
after.
out of the day.
Yeah, so I can't even if I called in sick, I would lose my holiday pay. So even if I was sick, legitimately, yeah, I lose out. So yeah, that's not happening. Yep, just wrapped up the night. Another killer stream. No dubs tonight. No dubs. Come on. Do I need to play? Well, then you definitely won't be getting any dubs if I play. But Colbane, by the way, I downloaded Gundam Revolutions, or was it Revolutions or Evolutions off Steam? I checked it out. That was a pretty fun game. Speaking of checking things out, okay, no, we're still at 797. We're 3 away from 800. Believe it or not, can't believe it.
You're moving up pretty quick.
Yeah. Now, if you guys had a pick, okay, I'm going to give you guys 3 picks right now, okay? If you could pick 3 Hot Toys to be made, okay, 1 has to be a guilty pleasure. 1 is your absolute must-have. You would do anything to see that it gets made. And the third one is, let's come up with a nice little third option. Third option would be, if you designed a hot toy, what would it be? Okay? So take a couple minutes there and think about that. Gundam Evolution. Yeah, I downloaded it off of Steam and I already played it. It seems pretty cool. I got a couple Marvel hot toys. Marty from Back to the Future 1. Doc from Back to the Future 2. The Crow. And the dude from Big Lebowski. It's a steep slope. See, it is
Big Lebowski is awesome.
Dude has it. Dude from Dude's Nerdery. Of course, he has to have it because it's the dude. But I can maybe mess around with the 2, anything that's between 2 to maybe 250, 275. What I've done in the past is I bought a few smaller things, like some smaller statues or figures, and I'll try to accrue enough points and see if I can get promotion coupons to kind of earn enough to make it offset, because half the time the sales they do only offsets the shipping.
Right. Yeah.
And you think for items that cost this much, you think maybe they could give you a break on shipping, but no, it's not going to happen. IG-11. I actually saw him really cheap on Amazon Black Series.
Yeah, he's down to he was down to 11 or $12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Don't get Maul. Yeah, Maul is badass. Even this version of him.
Yeah, the Black Series Maul, that version's coming out pretty soon too.
I can't wait for it to drop the console. He says, okay. Yeah, there's a little training tutorial, and it seems pretty simple for the most part. I tried jumping in one of their matches, and it just was it was I was kind of out of my league already. But anyone who's a big fan of Gundams, there's a game on Steam. So, but I mean, if you have a PC controller, I guess you could play it on PC. guilty pleasure would be The Last Starfighter. Oh God. Oh man, that would be a good one. You guys know the Last Starfighter, right? From the 80s. It was a movie.
Oh yeah.
This a high school graduate by the name of Alex Rogan. He lives at a trailer park, and he kind of helps fixing things around. And he, to kind of like de-stress, he plays this arcade game called Last Starfighter. It turns out the game is actually a recruitment way to recruit aliens to actually do the mission, to actually defeat this Federation against the Kodan Armada, yada yada yada. He flips the game, like he kills it, he wins the game, and the next day he is visited by this alien, and the alien actually takes him to the world, and he actually winds up fighting in the actual ship. So imagine, you're in you play Galaga or something, and you get to actually fly the ship, So I mean, it's a fun 80s movie, It's a fun little 80s movie, but I mean, for back then, it has an amazing effects. It had like the Tron scale type special effects back then. I mean, obviously, there was talk about making an update or a continuation of it. Like it would be his kid or something. I'm not too sure how they would work that out, but yeah, they're adding new Gundam at the end of the month, which plays like Reinhardt. Speaking of Maul, they have made Spider Legs Maul for anything.
Yeah, they had a Sideshow had a statue out for that quite a while ago, but they did have a statue.
So guys,
I know it was hard to get, but
right there, Cobain is building a huge kit. Now, for him to say it's huge, if he has a huge kit, it's probably going to take like a month, probably 4 weeks, maybe. And is that how long it's going to take you? Because every Sunday he does his Gundam Hanger, every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern on Cobain Games channel, so please check it out. And he always has open invitations for anyone to build. Even if it's not necessarily a Gundam kit, you can build anything. I actually built, Slave One a couple weeks ago. And I actually made this one-off Gundam a while back. It's actually a Zaku. Let me make myself big. And the reason why it's green and gold is I came up with the idea, what if Tommy Oliver, Green Ranger, was stuck in a parallel universe and he needed a mech suit? This is what he would do.
There you go. What Slave One did you build? Did you build the Bandai one?
Yes, the Bandai one. I have to do some weathering on it, so we'll see if maybe I'll join Cobain and I'll paint, do some weathering paints on stream, or we'll see what happens.
Have you built any of the figures? The figures are pretty fun to build. Yeah, they're good.
After a while, some of the parts start falling off, though.
Yeah, you got to watch that.
Yeah, I've done Boba Fett.
Yep.
And I've done
called plastic cement.
Yeah. I mean, some of the parts really should be painted too. Honestly.
Yeah, they should.
That's what bugs me the most about the kit. I would have every one I build, I'd have to paint the weather.
Yeah.
Like the Mandalorian, I actually painted his all his armor pieces. I just went over with like Rust-Oleum silver a couple times.
So there's the Boba. Yeah, like you said, you really got to throw some paint on it because it's just so plain. And I'm terrible at painting, so he's gonna stay plain. So.
Oh yeah. But with that, I mean, I like, because I did the original Gundam kits back in like 99, 2000, and like 97, 98, back when they first hit the States, of course those are nothing like now, man. One of my favorite kits of all time. Not as an HG, okay. It's a mobile armor, okay. I just got a 1/6 scale Ghostbusters from a custom builder in Spain. Mike Davis, nice. I would love to see that, man. If you want to hit me up on Instagram anytime, would love to see something like that. Or if you ever want to, you want to do a live show, you want to come on live and show off some of your Ghostbusters stuff, there's always an invite for everyone. Anyone and everyone can come on, unless you're asking about who my favorite Disney character is or who my favorite Looney Tunes character is. Then you need to sit down.
You're out.
Okay? Persons whose name starts with B, we know who you are. Another wish that Hot Toys, oh God, Monster Squad. If they did the monsters, now did you guys ever see Monster Squad?
Yeah.
It was like a late '80s kind of a movie. You got this group of high schoolers who like their club is called the Monster Squad, and they simply discuss how to kill monsters. And then monsters actually happen for real, like Dracula, Frankenstein, the Mummy. You know, Wolfman. They all appear.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
I mean, it was an amazing movie. I love that movie. I'll still watch that movie now. I really wish they would do like an update. Like, what if the Monster Squad, like their kids, came across a new threat? I think that Colbane, let's write it. Let's make it happen. Dave, when are you going to build that Black Knight badge? Because I was talking with him and we were messaging each other, and I came across this idea of I want to take the Death Scythe from Gundam, and I want to try and custom it, even if it's just paint. I wanted to make it like Batman. I want to do like a Batman style Gundam kit, or even try to kit bash it a little bit if I can. But it's like I'm like that could be pretty sick. But I don't want to just get a Death Scythe. I want to get a good size Death Scythe so I can really do the paint up pretty well. I'm not good at painting, mind you, and plus with my asthma medicine, sometimes I get tremors in my hands. So I'm not great at paint. I am not. Let's see who else we got. Mike Davis says, "I'll send you pics on Instagram." Awesome. Hello, Dave. Dimension seems comfortable. Always comfortable, Doug. Are you guys comfortable?
Absolutely.
Always.
So we'll start with UConn. What would your picks be?
So mine's gonna be okay. So name the categories again. What was the first one? The first one's guilty pleasure.
We'll say guilty pleasure. So it could be something ridiculous, even if you think it would never sell.
It's not going to be ridiculous. It's going to be pretty mainstream. It would be a 1990 TMNT shredder, movie shredder.
Nice.
So
the first shredder then.
The first shredder. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I'd love to see that. And then, so I'm a big Seinfeld fan. So I would love to see like the entire cast of Seinfeld in Hot Toys form, and then the last one would be like Jerry's apartment, so I can put all of my Seinfeld characters in Jerry's apartment and have a full display. Because I've got the Lego one down here, and honestly, that's one of my favorite pieces, one of my favorite shows ever. So pretty mainstream, nothing crazy.
Okay. Duffman?
Wow.
I mean, we know you already have an amazing collection, so.
I guess for me, the hot toys that I'd love to see made is the whole original cast from Predator 1.
Nice.
I mean, they did Billy, they did Dutch, they did the Predator, and that was it. I would have liked to seen Jesse Ventura, Matt.
Jesse Ventura for sure. Because
I mean, there's been a lot of customs made of them, but
Jesse Ventura, because I mean the guns alone that he had.
Mm-hmm.
And Jesse,
that big minigun would be awesome.
I mean, he was always badass, and he was in a few Schwarzenegger films. He also starred in co-starred with Schwarzenegger in The Running Man.
Yep, The Running Man.
You know, and they were both governors.
Yeah,
kind of weird. Yeah, I mean, Mac, like you got to have the because wasn't Mac played by I'm trying to think it was his first name, last name is Dukes, I think. You know, you got to have like the razor for him, and I mean, I can just imagine the guns for Ventura's character. That would be insane.
I just really like to see him keep going with the Back to the Future figures as well. I'd like to see him do a Griff. I think NECA did a killer job with that Griff figure.
He killed, and here's the thing: for him and his hoverboard is a way more sturdier version than Marty.
That's a great figure. I would love to see that in Hot Toy version.
For those who are wondering, this is what he's talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of detail that they have. You got his Pitbull hoverboard.
I'm been looking at that hoverboard. I want to order it.
And he's so stable, which is the insane part. I mean, he is
Yeah,
just insanely
I
stable
think
right there.
I think he's the best figure out of that line so far for NECA anyway.
I'll be honest, I kind of want R2. The weathered R2 here, because his accessories, like he's got
nice. He comes with the bar kit. Nice.
Yeah, that's a sick figure.
He's got the table from Kenobi's home with the hologram that lights up.
Oh yeah, I love all the arms. Nice.
And I have built him from Bandai.
Yeah, I built him too.
Him and BB-8.
Yep.
I mean, that's just and I think we do get Luke's lightsaber from Jedi.
Well, he's pretty
Is that
affordable
die
too.
cast?
I think this is die-cast. It is 6 scale. See, he is. Where's his dimensions? His height is 6.75 inches, so he's good size.
It says.
I'm not fully sold on this. I think they could have done the hair a little better.
Yeah, the one from the Mandalorian looks better.
So, Duffman, you said you want the Back to the Future ones. Are those all your picks?
No, I'm waiting to see the new Feral Predator. I want to see that, and then the Indian girl.
Yeah.
I think that the new Predator, the Prey 5, was the best Predator they've made so far. I may be biased just being a Native American myself. I'm an actual registered Indian.
Well, guys,
I love that movie.
hell has frozen over.
Congrats, Dave.
I'm a 800, but let's YouTube likes the YouTube, so we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
You might get it that it gets taken away in like an hour.
Give it 5 minutes. What are you talking
Right.
You gotta look at it like a heart monitor. If it ain't going up and down and it's just straight, you're dead. Gotta go up and down.
Ashley, how are we doing tonight? Hang on. Exit full screen mode. Come on. What are you doing that for? But I think we should check out. I'm going to pull up some, see if there's any deals Black Friday for figures for us right now.
So Amazon's
everyone's
pretty...
doing they're dabbing left and right. We got Ashley and we have Colbane. We only see it as elbow coughs, but that's the dab emoji. Thank you guys. Dabbing left and right. There we go. Thank you guys. You rock. So yeah, we're at 800, which is scary because that means I'm dangerously. 200 more, 1,000. Although YouTube has been crapping on my watch hours, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens. I have a plan. I'm gonna try and start doing a little bit more. Try and do more live streams, maybe some game streams to see if I can develop some hours that way. So we'll see what happens with that. Now you were talking about. Let me see. What would my 3 be? Guilty pleasure, and you guys can't knock me for it. And it's one that I know not a lot of people would buy, but I would go for it. Greatest American Hero. You guys ever see the show? It was like a show that only lasted 3 seasons on ABC. It was a teacher at a high school. It was very good-hearted. He kind of had like unruly kids that were kind of like they're special education, but they're just like unruly kids. Like think before ADHD was even a thing. Okay, and one day he takes these kids on a field trip, they break down in the desert in California, and also an FBI agent breaks down in California. Turns out that there's a UFO, and they have picked the FBI agent and the teacher to partner up together to try and save the world. And they gifted the teacher a suit that will only work on him and give him unearthly powers. So imagine you made someone Superman, but he loses the handbook. He doesn't know how to use his powers. Doesn't know how to fly. Doesn't know how to do anything. That's what happens. He loses the handbook as soon as he gets the suit. It falls out, and he loses it. So he doesn't know how to use his powers. Doesn't know how to fly. Doesn't know how to land. Doesn't know how to do anything. And that was kind of the premise for the TV show. It's a kind of a fun show from the 80s, but it was like one of those that kind of like, it was only on for like 3 seasons, but it was kind of those like, it's a train wreck, but it's a train wreck you just have to watch. Excuse me. The other hot toy, because what did I say? I said one guilty pleasure, one dream hot toy. What was the third one I said?
Oh, I can't remember.
Yeah,
I don't remember either.
my brain is Swiss cheese. So, I'd have to say, because we did the guilty pleasure, the one hot toy I really would love to see them do is trying to think here. I have to think for a minute on this because there's a lot that they've done. Berserker Bloodline says, what was this show? It was called The Greatest American Hero. William Catt starred as Ralph Hinckley, who was a teacher in high school, and he was gifted this red and black suit. In fact, I'll pull it up here so you guys can have a visual aid. And there was a song. The song was actually a hit. The song went, "Believe It or Not, I'm Walking on Air." Greatest American Hero. No. Let's pull up some pictures so you guys can see. You must have seen this at some point in time. Like, he would wear this under his regular clothes, so he was constantly like having to buy new clothes all the time too, which was hilarious.
Okay, yeah, I have seen that.
Because it was his girlfriend and then fiance, then wife, and this was Bill Maxwell. Robert Culp was his, the FBI agent, and they're always arguing with each other. So it was kind of like a sitcom, but a superhero sitcom kind of a thing. And he did get a replacement handbook at one point in time, but he also lost that one too. But it's just this running gag that he didn't know how to use any of his powers or anything. Like when the first time he actually flies, like this 6-year-old tells him how to fly. Like, you have to do like Superman, take 3 steps and then jump. And he does, and he's flying, but when he's flying, he's like, he can't control anything. It was just a really fun show, and I think I actually want to do a cosplay of this at a Comic-Con without the curly hair. I'm not doing the wig. I was actually thinking of doing like an updated version of the suit, 2022 style. Like maybe some red cargo sweatpants, red hoodie, get the emblem printed on it, maybe a black hood or something, something like that. I'm not going to wear some tight black or tight red suit like this. And the funny thing is the symbol, you never guess what the symbol was based off of. A pair of scissors. The handles of a scissor.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
And this was made by Stephen Cannell, who did like Renegade. He didn't do Highlander, but he did like a lot of cop shows from back in the 80s and 90s. Stephen J. Cannell, like he did a whole bunch of stuff. They tried to do a spin-off of a woman taking it over, but it only lasted the pilot. They canceled it right after that. But yeah, this is like one of my guilty pleasure shows growing up as a kid. But my other is I gotta think of a hot toy that has not been made.
I'd like to see Harry from Harry and the Hendersons. I mean, that'd be a sick hot toy.
That'd be a good one.
That's a good one.
If they didn't already, if 3-0 didn't do already a 1/6 scale Green Ranger, I would have said that. But I have the 1/6 scale 3-0, and that's only $99. I do want to get a few of the other ones that they have. Geez, I came up with the ideas and I can't even think of my own answers now. One that hasn't been made. I'm trying to think. Well, Hot Toy has made it, but there's been other companies that try to make the 1/6 scales. I'd have to say probably I would love to see a Hot Toy attempt at Ghostbusters. I mean, we've had Blitzway because they've done the Echo one. Mezco, Amigo has their versions, but I would love to see like a 1/6 scale Ghostbusters or Ghostbusters 2.
That'd be awesome.
You know, because could you imagine the light up proton pack if they could get it to actually light up? And just like imagine some of the energy or the effects that they could do. You know, because you could even have like a trap that lights up. You know, I mean, they could really go all out with it. You know, and I mean, there's been a lot of companies who've done like the sets of that. I mean, I don't think anyone has really truly hit it 100%. I mean, the last time Hasbro did a Ghostbuster plasma collection, the first set, I think they really did a good attempt at them. Because a lot of them always messed up with Egon's glasses, but they did a really good one this time. Outside of that, I'd say, let me see, what's a really good one? Yeah, Duffman, I think you're echoing again. Yeah, I think that sounds better. Yep.
It's better.
Slap it around and call it Susie.
Has anyone tried to do a 1/6 scale Gozer?
A what?
A 1/6 scale Gozer? Has anyone done that?
No, they've never done that because
that would be sick.
That'd be cool. Yeah, if you get the light up and then, you know, they're really delving into like the backgrounds and the vehicles. I know they're getting a lot of vehicles out for Star Wars. It'd be kind of cool if you got like
even if they did Afterlife.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if they did like Gozer, because those that haven't seen it, there's a scene where Gozer returns, but then Gozer is also like part solid, part energy. Something like that could be pretty sick. I mean,
do some translucent, yeah.
Or even Ghost Egon. I mean.
Yeah, that'd be real good.
Because the Plasma Series 1 does not count because he did not look purple. Hello.
Right.
But
even the Terror Dogs, those would be awesome, I think.
How about this? How about a Green Lantern hot toy? Has there ever been a Green Lantern hot toy?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Because there's a lot they could do. I mean, with the energy effects, I mean, you could have his lantern light up, and maybe, you know, you could have different accessories that are being projected out. I mean, there's a lot you can do with that, and it also depends on which version of the Green Lantern you'll do. Just not the Ryan.
Don't do the movie. Don't do the movie version.
That's what I said.
It's got to be comic version. That movie version's got to go.
Yeah. What about, hear me out, Thundercats?
That would sell. That would sell big time.
Because I mean, Lionel alone with the Eye of Thunder. I mean, with the sword of omens. I mean, because you could have, you know, remember the sheath, his claw, his glove. You could have the little grapplers that would shoot out of it. I mean, there's so much you could do with it, and you could even have it where you have the symbols from the other Thundercats that he has to put on the belt when he actually earns the title Lord of the Thundercats.
Well, imagine a Mumra. A Mumra would be amazing. That would be. I mean, you'd be like
Mumra would be pricey because you'd have to have Mumra as his mummy self, Mumra as the ever living, and then you'd have to have Malmut. You gotta have Malmut with him, and then of course you gotta have the casket. I mean, there's just so much you have to have, and because you mentioned the mutants.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I get that they probably don't have the money or the rights to it. But I mean, look what they do with like the Scout Troopers and the Speeders. You can have the mutants on their vehicles. I mean, I get the Super 7 is doing it, and I missed the bus on that one, and I'm not going to try and pedal back. Like, I have to get these because I've seen the Super 7s. They look amazing, but now they're so pricey. I'm like, I can't turn back the time. Yeah.
Have you seen that tank? Did you see the pictures of that tank on Instagram?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah.
Yeah. Huge. Okay. I had no idea it was that big.
What about Highlander?
Yeah.
Christopher Lambert, Highlander. Nothing against nothing against the oh geez, I can't. I'm blanking on his name.
That's an awesome hot toy right here.
What Predator is that?
That is the classic Predator from the 2010 movie Predators. The one with Adrian Brody and Lawrence Fishburne. They made 6 characters from that one. You got Adrian Brody, him, the classic Predator.
Did they do a Berserker?
And then you got the Berserker with the Hound.
Nice.
Not that's the Tracker with the Hound, and then you got the Berserker and the Falconer. There was four Predators from that movie.
Yep.
So our buddy Mike Davis sent me photo dump, big time. So let's see. We'll pull this up here. Let me go big screen here. So yeah, he's definitely flexing.
Oh yeah, nice.
Those are the Blitzway.
I want to say they're the Blitzway, and also that's I think that's a pretty good Slimer right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See what else we have. I just got some more pictures of that. Yeah, I mean some different angles, but they definitely look good. Okay, you're already putting me to shame, Mike.
It's good. Nice.
Wow.
I have no detox, so I can't really talk. Oh, he's coming at you. He's coming after you, Duff Man. He's coming after you.
Oh, nice.
Not even close.
I didn't say I didn't say he won. I said he's trying to come after you. Yeah, I do want to get Ernie's autograph at some point in time. Yep, he's got his autographs and he's got his autographs checked out.
Hey Dave, I got to get going, man. But thanks for having me on.
No, not a problem. It's it's about 11:30, so I need to wrap this up, guys.
I gotta wrap it up too.
Excuse me. Once again, thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with the Dimension here. Duffman, or probably going to try and do something possibly Sunday. We'll see what happens with that, depending on what's going on. Because we did get a few more entries today, but I'm hoping we get a lot more. I got to share things out. I'm going to try and make a post probably tonight or even tomorrow morning. Get that out so Legacy of a Nerd can get it pushed out. I've been pushing it on.
Yeah, Legacy said he's going to pick up 5 more tickets.
Okay. 5 more tomorrow, then 5 more on Sunday, 5 more on Monday. Yeah, we'll make that happen. And Mike Davis, by the way, in case you weren't aware, we're doing a raffle for Toys for Tots. And it's actually a diorama that Duffman made himself. I'm going to pull this up very quickly just so you can check it out. If I can pull this up, there we go. So there's this diorama that he is making. He's already made. I mean, it's an alley diorama. It's great for Ghostbusters, as I will show you in a second. Nope, I gotta go back. There we go. It is perfect for, you got Ash versus the Evil Dead. You got Back to the Future, of course. We got Marty hanging out with the trash. Don't judge. Of course, we got Merc versus Merc because we got Boba Fett versus Deadpool. Come on, who wouldn't want to see that battle? Maybe throw Deathstroke into it. That'd be a three-way battle. And what do we have here? We got a Terror Dog.
Terror Dog, nice.
Being taken on by Dr. Peter Venkman, or should I say Professor Venkman now? This is pretty versatile. It's just $20 per entry. Every dollar goes to Toys for Tots. All you have to do is go to the description below. Check out this announcement video. It's going to have all the details. You can either submit through PayPal at the Doc Can Dance, or you can also Cash App at $DavesDimension. Just include your name and an email or Instagram contact so we can contact you if you happen to win. The cutoff is November 30th. The drawing will take place December 3rd. So that's Saturday. And it's going to be a 4-hour stream. We're going to be doing
what time are you doing that?
1 p.m. to 5. So 1 to 5 we're going to do it. We're going to do one wheel per hour. So we're going to do the NECA figures, those two, and the comic books. We'll do one wheel per hour, and then the last hour is going to be the actual diorama. And I will keep everything active in case people want to donate during the stream. They can donate directly for Toys for Tots if they want. Or, because what we'll do is, even though we did a cutoff, maybe we'll keep it open depending on if people are interested. Because every dollar, every nickel, every dime goes to Toys for Tots. Reason why we're doing this so early is we have to get the money out to and do the shopping for Toys for Tots, so the U.S. Marine Corps can get them toys to all the families out there. So, but yeah, Mike, if you're interested, this is an amazing diorama, and this could be yours. If you're worried about space, look, this breaks down very easy. Every section is made of foam. These are just held by magnets. It's super light, but super sturdy at the same time, guys. So yeah, that's what's going on. So check out below. Now, to enter the elimination wheels that I'm doing, you have to be a subscriber of Dave's Dimension, and you have to go to my Steel City Con walkthrough and just comment #TFT for Toys for Tots. That's all you have to do. And again, I want to thank everyone. We are at 800 subscribers. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I want to thank my guests, Yukon Phil, Duffman's Diorama, and everyone else who's been in the chat today, like Gap, Berserker, Colbane, Mike Davis, Legacy of a Nerd, Blue Sasquatch, Freya. I mean, everyone who's come through. Ashley, you rock. Everyone who came through tonight. We had a lot of people come through tonight. We still have 8 people watching. Thank you, guys. You guys are amazing. And, guys, you know what I'm going to say. I say it every single time. But before we do the closing, Yukon, you said you have Legacy this week, and Duffman, you're working on a few more dioramas. You're finishing up the Killer Clowns this weekend, right?
Yep.
So yeah, that's what's going on. So guys, don't forget to check out Duffman's Diorama on Instagram. Yukon Phil, his Sunday night show, Yakking with Yukon, right?
Yes, sir.
And guys, until next time, this is Dave from Dave's Dimension saying keep on busting, and I will always catch you on the flip side.